The day is upon us, Friday the 13th. It is now time for Final Battle 2019. Hour number one. Ian Riccaboni here with international wrestling stars Colt Cabana, Caprice Coleman. What a night of action we have for you here. And we're kicking things off with the first hour absolutely free. Colt, we're going to kick things off with a huge tag team match.
Hey, the price is right.
And Caprice, we've been watching these matches on Facebook Live, YouTube, but at the top of the hour, we encourage you to tune over to Honor Club VIP Pay-Per-View Fight TV. At this time, we'll turn it over to Bobby Cruz for our introduction.
This tag team match is set for one fall. Team number one, at a combined weight of 440 pounds, the team of Silas Young and Josh the Goods Woods.
New tag team name there, huh? Two guys, one tag, Colt?
That sounds familiar.
Right? Well, Silas Young and Josh Woods, maybe even no name needed. The record speaks for itself. 5-0 Caprice in tag team competitions, including a win over the number one contenders. The team we'll see later tonight. Lethal Aggression will face the Briscoes.
It might be very soon that we see tag on these waist the gold.
And it might be, and it's interesting. You know, Colt, when we started calling matches together, I felt like I finally started to come out of my shell. The same, I think, could be said with Woods and Young. Woods kind of embracing some of his...
Yeah, you are a regular Ninja Turtle, Ian Riccaboni.
They performed that one live on tour in the Out of Our Shell tour. It is Young and Woods undefeated 5-0 in tag competition, going against a team that is 2-1. On again, off again. Caprice, that's how I would describe this relationship.
I think this whole match is set on relationships, and the relationship that's doing good right now is in the ring.
Their opponents, first, wrestling out of Catalina Island, weighing 218 pounds, Dalton Castle.
Now, with all due respect to Phil Lynott of Thin Lizzy, Colt, the boys are back in town.
So, do I stop at this? I'm a rainbow, a forest fire, and I'm a glacier moving at 1,000 miles per hour.
Catch that?
It's a glacier moving at 1,000 miles an hour.
Oh, I thought it was just Glacier coming back to Ring of Honor.
Well, participating in the 2017 Honor Rumble.
I can't believe you know the dates and the show.
That's Riccaboni, baby.
And the date here tonight, Friday the 13th, hour one of Final Battle Live, free for everyone. Top of the hour, we're going to go live on Pay-Per-View Fight TV, Honor Club VIP. We have two matches scheduled, set in stone, a third if time permits. Of course, we don't know how long these contests will go.
Riccaboni, I just shared it on Facebook. I mean, if you're watching this on Facebook, you can share it. Let people know what Ring of Honor is about.
And start using the hashtag Final Battle. As we hear the original music.
His partner, wrestling out of Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing 241 pounds, the prestigious one, Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry, Caprice in the UK, picked up a couple of huge wins. And look at this, Dalton Castle joining in. Joe Hendry, who defeated Matt Taven, probably his biggest win to date in the UK, also technically defeated Silas Young by disqualification. That actually led to a tag team match, which brings up my point, Caprice. Hendry and Dalton Castle defeated Silas Young and Rampage Brown.
They defeated very recognizable teams, and I think they're realizing that they're good as a team themselves. And I think they're just accepting it.
Well, Josh Woods is not Rampage Brown. And it's interesting, the chemistry, sometimes it's not always maybe the best fighter or the best, you know, singles wrestler. Colt, you've been a tag team champion. Sometimes it's just the guy that you have the best chemistry with.
Yeah, chemistry is so important in tag team
That's
wrestling.
about it.
Some banter back and forth. Have we noted the trunks on two guys, one tag?
Matching gear.
You almost look at Silas and look at Young and you think of them polar opposites. And a lot of times Young makes Silas uncomfortable like I'm just talking about here. But together they're a phenomenal team.
Of course, you're talking about young Josh Woods. He is young and ready.
There you see the hashtag Final Battle. That's what we're talking about. Jared Giles already checking in. Fozzie Judas checking in with some great photos live. Follow him for some photos. Everything Pro Wrestling watching Final Battle. And Mark Kigfabe, he sees the Honor Club girls are in full force here tonight live as Stephen Deming calls for the bell. We're kicking things off. Hour 1 Final Battle.
Finally fitting him right trunks. Don't be distracted. That's the same style.
Well, an interesting comment there. No love lost between Silas and Dalton. Maybe some head games. Feuded, of course, ended in a fight without honor.
Hey, good lockup, guys. That was awesome.
And words of encouragement, Colt, from Josh Woods.
I didn't catch that. Did you catch it?
Great lockup. That was awesome.
Not enough to get the job done.
And Caprice, we've ridden and traveled with Joe Hendry. This is a big man. He's a man that you need to see to believe. Massive shoulders, massive chest.
And an extreme great technician wrestler.
Of course, represented Scotland in the Commonwealth Games. Sweeps the leg, cover one.
Of course, if you look at his left knee pad, you'll see that representation of the Scottish flag and the colors.
It's your second home. It's your home away from home, Colt, Edinburgh, Scotland.
That's right. You can see me every August at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival.
Yet you still don't believe in Joe Hendry.
I think we're getting there. Hendry proving himself, especially with a big win over former world champion Matt Taven.
Oh, I believe in him.
With an assist from Dalton Castle, I think that's where that relationship began to thaw. Nice snapmare takeover off the ropes. Shoulder sends Young down. Off the ropes, drop down. Wow, look at the agility of Young.
Absolutely.
Side headlock for Young for his troubles, and the agility of Hendry. The way he snapped the hips, Colt, as he took him over in that side headlock, though. Better move by Young.
But Joe Hendry, 2 nip ups there. Like a cat.
Tag made. Josh Woods stepping in the ring. Getting some crowd support, and that's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing the shirts. We've been seeing the signs. Caprice, this is the longest winning streak of his career.
I was getting ready to say that, Rick Abani. It's the longest winning streak. It's almost like we've been able to see the real Josh the Good Woods come out.
And you're also going to see Dalton Castle coming in for the very first time. He's making a decision over the top, through the second, no, under the second.
Don't let him get in your head.
And Young pointing out that
Your head, and I mean your heart.
oh, look at that. And that's not a man you want to turn your back to. 4-time All-American, former national champion at the University of Central Florida. Great amateur credentials, putting it together in the pro game. 2017 Top Prospect Tournament winner.
Josh Woods always in phenomenal shape, but it seems he's even in better shape right about now.
Looks bigger, more shredded.
I was going to say he's leaned up a little bit. Going for control.
With the roll-up, just a 1 count by Stephen Deming. And this is an interesting matchup. Castle, also with a great amateur background, former Division I college wrestler. Grabbing the wrist into a roll-up, into a crucifix. 1. Woods so good. Sinking down with the hips for that pin.
Look at that.
It's that Greco-Roman freestyle. There you go, that hip.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's a counter. And that's how strong both of these men are.
There's a lot of core control as well, Rick Abani.
Look at these double counter, triple counter. Who's going to get the advantage? They're fighting for advantage.
Ducks the clothesline. Woods misses with the right.
That was the first time we saw an attempted strike by both of these wrestlers. Grapplers, if you will.
And a lot of times I think the strikes come out of frustration.
There's one from Woods and a tag made. Silas Young.
Yeah. Silas wants him to stay focused.
And I don't blame him. I mean, if they go 6-0, oh, clothesline. Tag made. Joe Hendry back in. And very little striking, to your point, Colt. This has been a technical bout so far. You see the double elbows. Hooks the leg. 1 count there. And this was a match that we were supposed to see before there was a disqualification on the Honor United Tour. Look at the strength of Hendry.
Joe Hendry almost switching up to the backup cable there.
Going
he ends up with a suplex.
2. Just a 2 there. Ooh. Jawbreaker. Makes the tag. You got to think the winner of this tag team match will be right in line to face the winner of the Briscoes versus Jay Lethal, Jonathan Gresham. That comes to you live on pay-per-view. Tag made. Dalton Castle, former world champion. The world title will be on the line here tonight. PCO challenging Roosh with the George Foreman of professional wrestling. Oh!
Yeah, that miscommunication right there, having to direct your partner is what caused them to lose control right there.
Wow! Kick to the side of the head. Tag made by Silas Young.
Yeah, and Silas Young tagged out earlier because he got in trouble and immediately tagged out to Woods.
You're right, Caprice. A lack of chemistry.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're talking about in the beginning, Ian. You don't have to be the best singles wrestlers. It's all about that chemistry.
Oh, it's driving that back into the turnbuckle. That back has been broken.
It's almost like a target now. And he can't hide it because of that big old brace that he has to wear.
Oh, and he was defending that world title valiantly for months, knowing he had a broken vertebrae that was healing incorrectly. That was
one of the unsung hero things that Dalton Castle has done.
Just a 1 count there. Wouldn't it be a feather in the cap of Woods to pin Castle with a half Nelson, shooting the half essentially on the float over.
And to get a half on Dalton Castle is saying a lot itself. Very accomplished amateur, Greco-Roman background. Look at this control.
I found it a little interesting. Josh Woods totally on top of Dalton Castle, still chose for the tag.
There's a big body slam. Might speak to the chemistry these two have formed. Young is really taking Woods under his wing, but he's been holding up his end of the bargain too.
No mistake about who's the mentor in this thing, but I wonder how much Woods had to talk Silas into wearing those trunks.
Oh, knife edge chop. These two men, no love loss. Of course, they traded custody of the boys, ended it in a fight without honor, and now it's Young and Castle here. Hour one, a final battle. Young with the advantage.
Dalton Castle, the hips don't lie.
Dumping him up and over. Colt. Castle's got to get to Hendry.
Castle's in the sky, and so is Hendry. Looking for that tag. Is he going to do it? Yes!
Reaches out, touches somebody. It's Woods and Hendry. Hendry taking down Young. Clotheslines Woods. Sends Young back to the mat. The goods. Wow, what a strike across the chest into a neck breaker. Wow, plants Young.
In control, able to stay right directly in the center of the ring and just take control. Are you kidding me?
What? And I believe in Joe Hendry.
I might have to believe in him too, Caprice.
I'm talking about Rick Mine. This guy's great.
Castle stunned. As am I. What a move. Clearing the deck. But that might have taken a lot out of him. He needs to make a tag.
Well, I don't know about that, but that's the strategy.
And Castle dumping Woods off the ropes, follows him in. Silas Young, oh, looking for misery, nobody home, kicks out the knee. Young with a big knee. Drives him down, that anarchist suplex, and it's Woods going for Hendry. Interesting call there, as Young sends Hendry down to the outside.
Actually, Silas wasn't even in the ring. Slingshot, catapult.
Oh, right into the bangerang. Rolls him up, 2. Just a 2 count there.
Good thing, showing that Good's done his homework. That bangerang could have ended it, Rick Bonnie.
Back elbow, catches him. FYB, FYF, sends Castle down. Whoa! Driving the face into the knees. Oh, Woods. Woods had it scouted and sends Hendry into Castle. Catches him. Wow! T-bone. Castle into the corner.
He's going to try it again, Rick Bonnie.
D's knees.
That'll
connects. Hooks the leg. 2. Woods has pinned the former world champion.
Wow. I don't know whether to call that an upset or wow.
It's shocking.
The winners of the match, the team of Jon "The Goods" Woods and Silas Young.
And as we take a look at the replay here, Josh Woods, the slingshot. They warned us this may be coming. D's knees connects, hooks the leg. and that was all it took. This team is now 6-0, Colt.
Well, that's the key phrase there. This team, a true tag team. There you see it. 2 guys, 1 tag, many victories.
And they are beating the cream of the crop right now, Caprice.
Like you said, already beat the number 1 contenders. I don't believe it'll be long before we can see gold around their waist.
I mean, before Josh Woods had even talked to Silas Young, he couldn't get a victory.
Hey, the bouncers are here.
Look at that, the bouncer's got a prime seat.
Guys, the hell with Silas Young.
Oh.
The hell with Silas Young. Come on.
Josh is all right.
Silas
Josh is
okay.
okay.
Hangs out with him.
He's okay, though.
He hangs out with him. That's my choice.
Yeah, that's true. That's
my
true.
choice.
What about Dalton?
Why'd you ever introduce me to Silas? I wish I
the
never met this guy in my life.
I had a moment of sobriety. I'm sorry.
Looking,
You drunk?
No.
looking to insert themselves into the Ring of Honor World Tag Team title. Well, thank you everybody for joining us on tonight's journey. Our journey into a river of enlightenment, a river of professional wrestling, its final battle. Colt Cabana, Caprice Coleman, Ian Riccaboni here, and tonight is a night unlike any other, and it starts at the top, the main event, the marquee match. We will see 51-year-old PCO. Can he complete the quest? Can he complete the journey when he challenges the undefeated world champion, Rouge Caprice?
Absolutely, and not only that, we had the tag team titles on the line with Jay Lethal back from an injury, with teaming with Gresham, a new Jay Lethal with a chip up his sleeve, taking on the Briscoes for the titles.
Oh, that's going to be hot. Also, the television championship is on the line. There's the challenger, Dragon Lee, and there is the champion, Shane Taylor. One-on-one, going to be huge.
And of course, the street fight, this has been brewing since May, when Bully Ray cost that man, Mark Haskins, the Ring of Honor World Championship, on the doorstep, on the precipice of defeating Matt Taven, insulted his wife, insulted his family, wrecked him in Vegas. Tonight, they settled in a street fight in Baltimore.
Riccaboni, this night just reminds me that it's Friday the 13th as Matt Taven takes on Vincent, a whole nother man in a grudge match that I'm waiting to see.
And in Columbus, Ohio, I booked my own show, and I made sure to have this man, Dan Moff. And he's pressed so much, they put him on Final Battle. Jeff Cobb versus Dan Moff. 2 horses collide tonight.
Going to be an incredible bout, and of course, a tag team extravaganza. We will see Mexa Blood take on Villain Enterprises, a feud that has now spanned 3 continents. We will see these 2 teams meet here tonight at Final Battle. It is Mexa Blood's Ring of Honor tag team debut and Women of Honor action. Maria Manic making her long-awaited debut. She will take on Angelina Love here at Final Battle in Baltimore. Should be a heck of a night. I can't even pick which match I'm most excited for, Colt. I got to think the world title, but the tag team title match looks great. The TV title match, too.
This is what you call a stacked card.
Yeah, it is. And right now, speaking of stack, we're going to take it to Brian Zane, who I understand is looking for the Allure backstage. Brian, we take it to you.
Thanks, Ian. Bryan Zane here from Wrestling with Regret. I have been going backstage all night trying to find the Allure, in particular, Angelina Love, to talk about her match with Maria Manic. I think after a little bit of searching, I finally found her. High school all over again. Gonna shoot my shot. Come with me. Hi, ladies. Hi. Angelina, Mandy, how you doing? Bryan Zane here. I had a quick question for you, Angelina. Just give me 30 seconds of your time. I know you're very busy, but I just want to ask you about your match tonight. Are you afraid of Maria Manic?
Wow, you're the 1,001 person to ask me that. Afraid? Do I look afraid?
No.
Do you know how long I've been in the business? Almost 20 years. Do you know how many larger women I have wrestled against? More muscles, bigger, stronger, scarier. And I'm a 7-time world champion. And you know what? You're sweating. And you're wasting my time.
Who are you? What?
That went about as well as I expected. Guys, back to you.
Well, thanks, Brian. I mean, I feel for Brian. I know Angelina has a lot on her mind, and there have been rumblings, okay, there have been rumors that this man may be here tonight. I didn't see him backstage, though, Caprice. I heard he might be coming.
It's great to see him.
Absolutely. It's always great to see one of the forefathers of Ring of Honor, one of the inventors of the Ring of Honor style, if you will, Caprice.
Absolutely. Great.
Hello.
Hi.
So, Baltimore, You guys have been one of the Ring of Honor mainstay cities pretty much since the beginning, and thank you for that. And I think truly everybody in the arena tonight, even you up in the nosebleeds, you'll understand this analogy. You see, Ring of Honor is pro wrestling's greatest classroom. And what I mean by that is you've seen a lot of students come in here, take their seat, share a little bit of information about themselves awkwardly in front of the rest of the class, and go on and do great things in their career, haven't you? And we could name the names. I'm not going to, but what I am going to say is sometimes the greatest students come back and they become teachers. And now I will name names. Now I'll name guys like Jay Lethal. Now I'll name guys like the Briscoes. But sometimes these people come back and they're not standing up in front of a classroom anymore. They're behind the scenes. Maybe they take on different positions. You see, for me, in my opinion, actually scratch that. As a fact, Ring of Honor is home to one of the greatest technical wrestlers, not just in my generation, but of all time. And he doesn't have a match on the show tonight. And quite frankly, he doesn't really wrestle all that often in this company. And, well, let's not give too much information away. Let's just call him Colt C. Not too obvious. C. Cabana.
Wow.
How's that? Whether you people know it or not, that is a gentleman I have never wrestled one-on-one in my career. So tonight, at Ring of Honor's biggest show, in front of you, the harshest graders, I want a singles match with Colt Cabana.
Oh. Wow. Oh. Colt, come on, man. Everything you said was true.
I mean, he's absolutely right.
Sir, the floor is yours.
Wow, Mr. Shelley. You'll have to see me after class. Get a detention. That's very kind of you. I appreciate you calling me out like that, and I appreciate your wrestling skills. And of course, we're here in Final Battle, the biggest show of the year, and right here in front of what a great crowd here in Baltimore. And for me, as somebody who is the NWA National Champion, somebody who just came back from a long tour of New Japan Pro Wrestling, wrestling in arenas all over Tokyo, a little bit of my heart kind of sank when I saw I wasn't on the sheet tonight and I wasn't wrestling. But if the officials in the back are okay with adding another match to the show, if you guys are okay with adding another match to the show, I might be doing some commentary, but you guys know in my heart of hearts, I am a professional wrestler. And I know I'm known for some comedic style of wrestling, but Alex Shelley, you are one of the greatest technical wrestlers that there has ever been. And we have been here since the very early days of Ring of Honor, and I would love nothing more at Final Battle 2019 to put on an exhibition of technical wrestling in front of these fans. And I'd love to do it tonight. I accept your challenge.
Wow.
See you later.
See you later.
Challenge accepted. Colt, we got this. I know this means a lot to you.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
Rock
man.
and roll tonight, baby.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, man.
Yeah. Show 'em.
Gentlemen, I'm going to go get ready.
It's been a pleasure. Show the world what we've known this whole time.
Absolutely.
Colt Cabana, Alex Shelley. Alex Shelley said they've never met one-on-one. Caprice, I got to think that's accurate.
Yeah.
I have no reason to believe otherwise. We'll have somebody check on that. Right now, though, a grudge match. Red Titus, Kenny King, the former All Night Express. Here tonight, we will see what led to this matchup right now. Oh, God! 1, 2, 3.
If you think he needs some advice, let him know about it.
You're right. You know what?
You're right.
Red Titus, what the hell happened to you, dog? They stuck us together, and you and I, we fought. We clawed, we scrapped, and we became one of the hottest tag teams this company's ever seen. What the hell happened to you? You got the body of a god, but the heart of a... Your pregnant wife is sitting right there. You think she's proud to be carrying your baby, and she got more balls than you do? The reason why your son don't want to look you in the face because he knows his father is a coward? That's right, that's right, that's right, you mad? What's up, Rhett? Get mad, show me what's up.
Hit him!
Are you proud of that? I feel like I've been going about this the wrong way. All these people here know that I was the All Night Express. I was the reason everybody came to see the tag team. Everybody knew, and I knew, that I was always Kenny, Shawn Michaels King, and you're just punk-ass Marty Jannetty.
Oh, good for you, Brett!
Right under the chin.
Oh, look at that, Kenny King! Titus has had enough! Kenny King and Red Titus!
You want to come at me when my ankle's bad? After I've been tapped out by an ankle like Kenny? Yeah, you're real damn tough.
Your newborn son should hate your ass.
Why don't you come at me when we're one-on-one, Kenny? Let's do this. I need to put you behind me so I can move forward.
Years in the making. It all comes to a head here tonight in Baltimore. Caprice, I don't have to tell you, you know both these men better than anybody, but for the fans at home, we will relive the history after we take it to Bobby Cruz for our introduction.
This match is set for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of Long Beach Island, New Jersey, weighing 227 pounds, Red Titus.
Red Titus looking like $1 million bucks. Always has. He's been a consummate athlete, part of the fiber here at Ring of Honor. Caprice, for 3 years, All Night Express tried to chase down those World Tag Team titles. They had 5 chances. The 5th time was the charm. There you see RJ, Red Titus' beautiful wife Valerie. We know Chase is watching at home as well, the complete family. Titus stylized in the old Ring of Honor font on the trunks, black with red trim. This team was the model of consistency, development, and growth. They grew up with one another here. When Kenny left abruptly in 2012, Red knew it was just business. And in 2015, he accepted him back with open arms, Caprice. And that's what makes this even harder for me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's the old A&X, brother. I know that music, baby.
Yeah. It's the All Night Express theme song.
He's starting things early, man. The head game.
Oh, and that's the A&X handshake. What? Come on.
Oh, wow.
His opponent, being accompanied by Amy Rose, wrestling out of Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 235 pounds, Kenny King.
Kenny King and Red Titus have been successful at Final Battle. And to see Kenny King told Red Titus he was living in the past, and right now they're trying to get back into his head here in Baltimore. Amy Rose, we've seen her by Kenny King's side.
Oh, man, really?
RJ, really? And Kenny King has had a great year this year, winning the Honor Rumble, Madison Square Garden, eliminated 2 of the biggest legends professional wrestling has in the Great Muta and Jushin Liger.
Can't really say the same thing for Titus. Titus came out on his own and looked great. But Kenny thinks he was All Night Express. He thinks he was everything about A&X.
And this is interesting for me, Caprice, because for so long, there's a 3-year gap when Kenny, as the World Tag Team Champion, left for different pastures. Here we see the tail of the tape. Pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, always.
Evenly matched, evenly sized.
These guys are like brothers
right there.
To me, Riccaboni.
You know, that the past has been mitigated. I didn't think we'd ever see these two come to blows. As you see the hashtag Final Battle. We have fans checking in from all around the world already. Of course, this is hour 1, Caprice. I want to remind our fans, when the clock hits 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, You're going to need to join us live for Honor Club VIP pay-per-view Fight TV.
Wow, look at that lockup. There's a lot of vengeance in there.
Absolutely. Titus not letting go there.
And I wonder, is there hatred involved here, or is Kenny just trying to wake Red up, man? Just wake him up to the Red that he used to be.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you, Caprice. I know between you and I and Colt, when we discuss, when we go over the game tape, so to speak, it's not uncommon for us to give a little tough love.
Yeah.
But I've never been in the squared circle. I've never had the ego flare like this. I've never had the chutzpah. I've never had the hubris start to flare up when you feel like someone's done you wrong.
Well, I've had a similar conversation with Kenny in the past, and it woke him up when we see the Kenny that we see now. And we kind of worried about Rhett, but he's always been a friend, man. Even when we had the split, he was still a friend. Like, we've never stopped being friends. So to see this, man, is very emotional, very personal, but it has to be done.
Nice leapfrog. Kenny King swinging a miss. Titus rolling back. Up on the shoulders, fireman's carry position, looking for the chin checker, nobody home, Titus blocks it, kick misses. It's King, they know each other so well, Caprice.
Absolutely, that's what I was getting ready to say. These guys know each other like the back of their hands.
Almost mirror images of one another.
Riccaboni, these guys trained together so many years and was put together as a tag team because of their training and mentor. Being able to come in at the same time. They were the first ones to come in, the last ones to leave.
In the journey, whether it be when they were managed by Austin Aries, when they had the wars against wrestling's greatest tag team, against the Briscoes, when they finally won the World Tag Team titles.
Austin Aries was in charge of the dojo at that time.
So we see shoulder to shoulder, looking to get in position here. Fans, I'm being told, as time permits, we may have one more match here on hour one.
For free?
For free.
Are you kidding me?
If time permits, nice hammerlock here. As continuation goes, we'll have to keep you up to date. Unfortunately, we may have to air the conclusion of match 2 or 3.
Shivani and me, baby.
Well, I'm trying not to Shivani you right now. I'm just telling the truth. Going live across the world, pay-per-view, Honor Club VIP, 8 p.m., 5 Pacific. Just keeping it real, Caprice. I got to keep people in the know.
Titus keeping him grounded, trying to keep Kenny grounded. The last thing you want to do is give Kenny momentum.
Oh! Using a top rope to its advantage there. Kenny King clotheslines Titus to the mat.
Well, that speaks a lot of Titus on that. Titus was not going to let go, so Kenny used that to his advantage.
Kenny King driving the boot into the chest of Brett Titus. Now going to town, going to work. Oh! Knife head chop delivers. Ducks the right, Kenny King. Sends, up and over.
That's textbook Kenny right there, Riccaboni.
Val, you don't need to, Val, you don't know what he's going to do. Adrenaline's running high.
But what this is going to do is fill Red up, man. Told you.
Whoa! Connects with the forearm across the skull of Kenny King. Full rotation, 360.
Look at this, look at this.
Take a look here at the replay. The leg and the forearm double axe. 360, Caprice.
He's putting it all on the line, Riccaboni. And that's what you do when your family's there. You get insulted. Sometimes you need that to wake you up.
We see Titus sending Kenny King back into the ring. Ducks the right. Wow! Popping the hips to deliver that belly to belly.
Titus, one of the most technically sound wrestlers here.
And I know Red Titus does not want to win this bout by countout. Bringing Kenny King back into the ring.
Well, that's one thing I need Titus to do is to focus on the match, man. Because if he's trying to fight Kenny, Kenny's here to wrestle and win. But if he's here to fight, he might end up losing the match because he's distracted on what's going on here, trying to get vengeance.
Well, and this might be wow, the beautiful moment.
I
Just
understand
be careful.
the moment, but you can't give Kenny time, man. I don't care who you are.
And you gotta be careful. I got a 9-month-old Nora at home, Caprice. I don't.
Bless your heart. You still getting sleep?
Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. As Titus stalking King on the outside. Get a little nervous when there's children ringside.
Yeah.
And ringside right now, front face lock delivers the suplex on the outside. And it's Rhett Titus in control.
Come on, Rhett. No, focus, Rhett.
Yeah. Of course, last year Kenny King defeated Eli Isom at Final Battle. Oh! And last year was the only Final Battle Rhett Titus did not compete on. Final Battle night in his Ring of Honor tenure. At least breaking that streak.
You know, some of the greatest moments Titus has had is with Kenny at Final Battle. They won the tag team titles at Final Battle.
Well, I think back to 2010 when they defeated Future Shock, and that's a shock to the spine. Kenny King, spine buster onto the apron. I mean, they've defeated the Young Bucks. They've defeated Future Shock.
World's greatest tag team, Briscoes.
And this is a team that is a well-oiled machine, but obviously King has awoken something in Titus, but just enough to play into the hand of King as he goes for the cover. 2.
Yeah, playing in the hands, but Rhett did a little bit of that himself, man, distracting himself with the family. You got to stay focused with the professional athlete in the ring.
Got to give credit to Amy Rose, who's been a non-factor on the outside, but
so far
is communicating in Spanish. An interesting touch considering what we've seen with Kenny King and Los Hermanos Munoz.
And that's a good thing, relationship they have, wise that she's able to say stuff to Kenny in Spanish, and if you don't speak Spanish, she's speaking a whole other language in front of you.
It's a great game plan and detail there as Rhett Titus comes charging in, looking for the boot. Caught! King! Oh, God!
Riccoboni, he hit every turnbuckle on the way down.
Vertebrae after vertebrae, hooking the leg, tucks the arm, 2. Oh!
That speaks a lot of time, man. What other referee would have saw that?
And King stomping away at Rhett Titus. Focusing on the back here. Has him in the King clutch. Getting a better grip across the jaw, under the jaw. As Valerie RJ ringside here.
Riccoboni, there's no other insult than somebody that you hate having control of you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that's the situation that Titus is in right now. He wants to get out of this hole more than anything.
That's right. Titus trying desperately to reestablish a vertical base. He does, which allows some space between the hands and the jaw. A little too late. No, it isn't. Maybe just in the nick of time. Kick in the midsection, though, from King, and that sends Titus back to the mat.
It's that chest game. Kenny staying one away. What?
Titus back to his feet, ducks the right, and the southpaw connects across the jaw. Is this Titus's time here in Baltimore? Titus splash in the corner. Irish whip brings him right back. Great move. Off the ropes. Clothesline King to the mat.
There you kind of look at the fire in his eyes.
And this is a man who's always had the tools, always had the intangibles, always had the work ethic. Can the rubber meet the road? Will Rhett Titus pick up a huge singles victory against Kenny King in Baltimore?
I'll tell you what, if he wins this match with Riccoboni, we're going to see a whole new Rhett Titus in 2020.
Nobody home. Kenny King, back elbow. Catches him. Wow. Great head scissors. Boots him out. Creates some space. And Titus with the agility. King! Wow. Jumping in Sagiri.
Yeah, speaking of agility, Riccoboni, and Titus is in a bad way right now.
Titus perched on the top rope, front face lock.
Say it again, baby.
Oh, no. Looking for the superplex. Shouts to the midsection. Pushes King off. Titus high cross body. Hook the leg. 2 and 3.
Wow. Riccoboni, that was very close. Rick's going to have to keep it going.
And this is where I wonder if Rhett has enough. I know he's got the heart, but Kenny King has been in marathon matches with guys like Taven, guys like Lethal. He's been in matches with the top stars that have gone a little bit longer. They've gone the distance. Titus hasn't wrestled in matches that have been that elongated. Does Titus have enough cardiovascular wherewithal?
Tell you what, if you had to ask about his breath, he just knocked out of him.
Wow, just a 1 count there. And that answers a lot of questions for me, Caprice. And it's Kenny King looking. And now just pandering. You're talking about wasting time. I don't agree with this.
Lethal injection.
Are you kidding me?
Lethal in drop kick. Grabs the wrist. Wait a minute. Maybe look for the royal flush.
Yeah, he's going to fit.
Got it. Plants him.
What a way to win.
2, 3. Just a 2 count.
Can you imagine beating your enemy with their own move?
That would have been game, set, match. Winning the battle, winning the war. That's what that would have been for Red Titus, for Kenny King.
This crowd is coming up for Red Riccobono. They wanted to win this thing.
Titus feeling it. With family in tow. Red Titus takes off the head of Kenny King. Sends him to the center. Looking to the hands with the initials of his family. His family in the corner. Amy Rose!
That's what I'm talking about, Riccobono. All it takes that second of distraction.
This is a miscarriage of justice.
That's it, Riccobono.
Royal flush.
Yeah.
And the 2-time World Television Champion cheats his way to victory here at Final Battle Hour 1.
The winner of the match, Kenny King.
And that shows you what that relationship meant to Kenny King. Red Titus fought a clean fight. Red Titus brought everything he could.
And you got to say it was even up until then, Riccobono. I wouldn't say this is over. I mean, I would have to fight again, man. You just can't have me beat by cheat. Oh, then you go, really? Seriously?
If I'm Red Titus, I want Kenny King. I want him again. I want him in 2020. I want him in Concord. I want him in Atlanta. I want him in Vegas. I want him in St. Louis.
I want him outside.
Kenny King, your winner here in Baltimore.
It's Ring of Honor Wrestling's biggest show of the year, Final Battle. And this year, we come home to Baltimore, Maryland. Friday, December 13th, live on pay-per-view and streaming on Honor Club. ROH World Champion Rouge defends his title against the monster PCO in a never-before-seen dream match. Tony's Funny's Girl, The Briscoes, Jay Lethal, Colt Cabana, Dalton Castle, Matt Taven, Bandido, Alex Shelley, and many more. Ring of Honor presents Final Battle Friday, December 13th on pay-per-view.
Hey everyone, Brian Zane here. Wild night of action so far, and we're not nearly done tonight. Baltimore, let me hear it. How you doing tonight? Final battle. This guy's into it. Rowdy crowd tonight, but perhaps no one in this audience is rowdier, or is it more rowdy, than my guest at this time, ladies and gentlemen, the Bouncers. Now, guys, I've been seeing you wandering the ringside area tonight, drinking a lot. Typical Friday night for you guys. How are you enjoying the show so far?
I mean, it's a great show, right? Hey, what about Baltimore? How about Final Battle first hour, huh?
Yeah, let's go. You know what, Brian? I was at the Ravens game last night to see Lamar Jackson break some records. And what better place to follow that up than right here at Final Battle for Ring of Honor, huh?
Hey, Bruiser. I'd say the Bouncers are going to be just like the Ravens in 2020, winning championships.
Yes. Certainly possible. Now, guys, one of the biggest matches of the night, it's a coin flip. Everyone's having a hard time predicting, so I'm going to ask you guys in your current state, who do you got for tonight's main event, PCO or Rouge?
I mean, we've been talking about this all day. We'll count on three and just tell them what we think.
We're in the hotel room. We debated. Yeah, let's do it on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. PCO. No, PCO.
Rouge.
PCO.
Rouge is our friend. He drinks beer with us. Cerveza, baby.
Are you sober right now? It's PCO. He's not human.
Of course I'm not sober.
Come on, it's PCO.
Rouge.
Yeah, let's get in the back. Get more beer. We need to talk.
We got to figure this out.
It was PCO.
Rouge.
It's the matchup everyone's talking about. I can't wait for it, and the whole show's going to be great. Guys, back to you.
Hey, thanks, Brian. You're doing a great job out there tonight. Of course, that's the main event. PCO versus Rouge for the world title. Tag titles on the line. TV title on the line. But I'm being told we are going to begin our third match here. Final battle, first hour. It is a battle of two giant men. Jeff Cobb taking on Dan Moff. Dan Moff, of course, competed at the first three final battles. Was in the main event of Final Battle 2003. His recovery and return return and redemption here in Ring of Honor. That road began in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was in the main event of our last 2 Ring of Honor live streams. Going 1-1 against the man who's looking to right the ship, looking to get back in the main event. Jeff Cobb, what a match this is. And fans, this is a thank you for your support through 2019, bringing you the top quality professional wrestling here the world has ever seen. First Hour Live.
This match is set for 1 fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of Brooklyn, New York, weighing 280 pounds, Dan-Maff.
We can talk about the fabric of Ring of Honor, former World Tag Team Champion Dan-Maff. This is a big, bad, dangerous man. Used the burning hammer, Caprice, as his finishing move.
Absolutely. When I first found Ring of Honor on television and started watching this thing, man, I saw that burning hammer, and I couldn't, for the life of me, figure out how guys were able to walk after this. This guy is incredible.
Looking to turn back the hands of time. We've seen it with PCO. 51 years old, competing in the main event tonight for the World Championship. He has a test in front of him here, a man who has essentially seen a tale of 2 years in 2019. He's this man.
His opponent, wrestling out of Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing 263 pounds, Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb, the Hawaiian juggernaut, for 15 months, nearly undefeated here in Ring of Honor, was undefeated in single competition when he came to this very venue, Caprice, and challenged Matt Taven for the Ring of Honor World Championship at Best in the World. After that, was not successful, earned himself another title shot, cashed it in Honor United Tour, was defeated by Roosh. Lost to Dragon Lee. I gotta ask the hard-hitting question here, Caprice. He's coming off some big wins in the World Tag League. Was not pinned. In fact, he pinned some pretty big names. Pinned Tai Chi, avenging his never openweight loss. Pinned Toriano, pinned Nakanishi. And pinned some huge names. What? I'm asking you, which Jeff Cobb are we going to get tonight? Do you think those losses are still in his head?
Riccaboni, a loss never leaves your head. Let's do the tail of the tape right quick.
Yeah, here you see the difference. Jeff Cobb, of course, an Olympic athlete representing Guam in the Olympic Games. Of course, Dan-Maff making his debut in 1999.
The difference is experience. I say a loss never leaves your head, Riccaboni, but when you're a guy like Cobb, you're going to train and you're going to fight each fight like it's your first one and your last one.
Code of Honor adhered to. Dan-Maff, one of the surprise stories here in Ring of Honor.
I'm reminded about the Dan-Maff and PCO, the carnage that they left in the ring. Center blocks, tacks, chairs, tables, oh my.
Stephen Big calls for the bell. We are off here in Baltimore, shoulder to shoulder. Fans, we will do our best. We cannot guarantee how long or how short this match will be.
But what will they have to do to see?
Well, if this match does not conclude by the time we reach the top of the hour, we encourage you to go to pay-per-view Fight TV, Honor Club VIP, to join us live for the pay-per-view portion of Final Battle as Cobb connects with a dropkick, doesn't move, Moff sends him down.
Wow.
Whoa, diving senton from Moff.
Riccaboni, both of these guys very close to 300 pounds. Cobb just did a beautiful dropkick, didn't bump Moff, and Moff able to shoulder block and knock him off his feet.
And look at that! Monster Mafia coming at you right through your screens into your home.
Ring of Honor just signed Moff to an exclusive contract. We're going to be seeing a lot more of this guy. I'm excited about that.
Ring of Honor, the only place you can see some of the top stars you'll see here tonight. Of course, the world title on the line, the TV title on the line. Dragon Lee challenging Shane Taylor. Tag titles on the line as well. And Cobb and Moff goes down.
Riccaboni, he just ripped him off his feet. And the agility on display by Cobb.
Standing moonsault, just a 1 count. Incredible. Catching up with the fans online using the hashtag Final Battle. Drew Housen checking in. Dan-Maff is the only man in ROH that can make Jeff Cobb seem small. Oh! April D83 saying she's terrified of Dan-Maff.
That's an understatement, Riccaboni, to see these guys in real life.
Oh, you got to see it to believe it. Coming to Philly on Sunday. Great opportunity there. It's Dan.
Wow, Mr. Racing, yeah!
And Cobb in the corner. Cannonball to Moff. Signature move out of his arsenal.
You know, that's almost an advantage that Moff has here, and I think it might play into the losses that Cobb has, that unfamiliarity. Somebody that's not been here for a while.
And nobody home for Moff.
Not knowing what they're going to try, not knowing what they're going to do. You don't know their playbook, so it's hard to prepare for them.
And Moff has been in a state of constant evolution. We talked about this. You know, Jeff Cobb was kind of a novelty. He was able to catch some folks off guard. Just an incredible blend of power, speed, and agility. But then 12 months in, 15 months in, there's a lot of game tape on him. Dan Moff coming in fresh. Jeff Cobb with a drop kick.
The agility it takes to do that if you're half his size is amazing.
It's incredible. And now Cobb, second rope on the inside.
Is he going to try to rip him from his feet? Are you kidding?
What?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
He's back up.
Jeff Cobb sending Moff. Aloha means no. Toward the island's blocked. Ripcord. Oh, headbutt.
Block the ripcord.
Oh. Right between the eyes. That was more of a tactical blow, Caprice.
Yeah, I think he thought about it.
Ooh, taking off the arm, super kick right across the mouth. One from Cobb, two Cobb. Clothesline takes Moff down.
Took Moff down and took Cobb out of the ring.
Fans, we are just 8 minutes away, 8 minutes from the crossover point. We're final battle. Goes to Honor Club VIP, Fight TV, pay-per-view. Let's take a look at the replay right now. Moff straight across the chest, but Cobb, the momentum, taking him square out of the ring.
Riccaboni, that's the definition of giving it everything you got and putting everything into it.
Cobb looking to return to his feet, return to a vertical base.
And keep in mind, Riccaboni, this countout is a countout that he did on offense.
Right. It's weird, and he is back to his feet. Determined look in his eyes, motivated. These two juggernauts just lock eyes. I would not mess with that man. Look at how deliberate he's entering the ring, Caprice.
Yeah. Well, I think when you're outside the ring and you look at what you got and you got to rechange the game plan. Look, meet him.
And Moff goes right to him.
Yes, sir.
He's not afraid of the former world television champion, a man that was undefeated.
It's almost like looking in a mirror.
Oh, these great short chops, Tenryu style. Back elbow trying to break the grip of Cobb. He does, but Cobb trying to hold on to him. He's got him. Oh, my God. The double pump German suplex. Moff back to his feet. Cobb stalking him. So a great look at the UMBC Event Center there. The site of final battle. Knife edge chop delivers.
Riccaboni, how often do you see Jeff Cobb attempt something and the other wrestler just says, no, not yet?
Oh! We were talking about Tenryu earlier.
He's sinking, Riccaboni.
And Stephen Deming had to break the 5 count in the corner. Cobb! Wow! Jumping European uppercut. Delivers all of it. But Moff is still on his feet.
Yeah, this is where the heart has to show, Riccaboni. After Moff has taken this much punishment, how much heart do you still have to come back and deliver some more?
Oh, spear!
Just as I said it, Riccaboni.
Twisting the shoulder into the abdomen. Oh, was he calling for the burning hammer? Oh, the ripcord spins him inside out.
I've never seen Cobb handled like this.
Two. Oh, that was close. That was so close, Caprice.
I'm at the talk with Steve Deming.
Stephen Deming, one of the great young officials. Happy to have him in the fold. Stephen Deming, very consistent with the way he counts.
I can't argue with the ref. I'm just talking about what I saw.
Oh, the thumbs down, and that's usually the signal, Caprice.
For the burning hammer.
Trying to lead Cobb up, trying to guide 260, 270.
If it was any other man, I would say you don't help this guy to his feet.
Cobb trying to fight out of it. The elbow's delivered under the ear. Trying to stagger Mop, but Mop driving the forearms right into the jaw. And again, big knife edge chop.
It's like a frying pan to the chest.
Oh, here we go. Burning hammer. No. Cobb knows to get out of it. Ducks it. Mop driving him into the turnbuckles there.
No way.
Whoa! Overhead! Moff overboard! Cobb in control! I don't know what's going to take, though, to stop Moff. I mean, PCO needed cinder blocks. He needed chairs. And PCO's fighting in the main event for the world title tonight. Second rope on the inside. Cobb has Moff. Trying to rock the equilibrium. Ducks down. Super kicking the calf. Clubbing forearm. Moff gets the jaw and into.
Yeah, straight to the burning hammer.
The burning hammer. Capri Sabian said it's over. Cobb gets out of it. Oh, and Aloha means goodbye.
That's it, Rick Avani. I promise you that.
And we may be looking for one more for safety here, Caprice. Oh, and why not? Driving him down. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Jeff Cobb wins.
I told you.
The winner of the match, Jeff Cobb.
Final battle, hour 1. 3 huge matches and 2 huge men giving it all they got. Caprice Jeff Cobb, your winner as we approach the top of the hour. Fans, at the top of the hour, we will see Final Battle, the pay-per-view. See 3 huge title matches, including the Ring of Honor World Championship. Bruce defending against PCO. The title and the undefeated streak on the line. Shane Taylor defending the television title against Dragon Lee. We'll see the Briscoes defending against Lethal and Gresham. We'll take a look at the replay right now. This huge counter here, Caprice. Tour of the island.
That's just the first one, Rick Avani. That's a lot of respect that Cobb has for him. Giving him 2 of them because he didn't want him to kick out of this one.
Absolutely. We've seen Cobb do that. He's such a smart wrestler in the ring. He knows that that's his best shot, but he knows from his match against Matt Taven in this very building that sometimes you need 2 to get the job done. Jeff Cobb back in the win column. And Dan Moff, another incredible effort as he's facing the cream of the crop here in Ring of Honor.
Absolutely. Just think about that. He's facing the cream of the crop, giving them everything they have. This is not the last we're going to see of Moff.
Dan Moff, really one of the forefathers of Ring of Honor. We talked about Alex Shelley, Colt Cabana. They will meet for the first time ever in single competition. We have confirmed that's a fact later tonight. The pay-per-view at the top of the hour. We encourage you to switch over. Jeff Cobb, though, winning a war here.
Yeah, restoring an honor back in Ring of Honor, man. I think what Alex Shelley is talking about doing with Colt Cabana. But let's
take a look at what we got here. Jeff Cobb, Dan Moff. 2 men that have held gold. It's got to be disappointing for Moff.
Yeah.
But also to see the fans.
That was a lot of respect in that conversation. Cobb just said, he said, hey, you earned your spot here, man. I'm sorry I had to beat you. It's my job. This is what Ring of Honor's built on, Rick Avani. And that handshake at the end, that sportsmanship.
Whoa! Look at that! See? Sparks fly in Baltimore, and more to come here tonight. When we cross the hour, pay-per-view, Fight TV, Honor Club VIP. It'll be Ian and Caprice bringing you Final Battle 2019. We've had such a great time here at hour 1. But fans, we will see you on the flip side. Ian and Caprice coming to you live. We're going to start things off with Bill and Enterprises.
Wow!
I
can't believe it.
Fans, happy wrestling. We'll see you on pay-per-view.
Since 2002, we have created excellence together.
Passion is real.
Connection is real. The ROH experience
Is real.
Welcome to Ring of Honor Wrestling.
Honor is
Real.
Honor, courage, skill, loyalty. The motto of the samurai was that life is limited, but honor lasts forever. Even in battle, these warriors prized honor above all, even over their own lives. However, amongst the honorable, there are those that cannot be trusted, those that plague the environment, and those that are truly evil. The battle lines have been drawn. Tonight, on Friday the 13th, a monster faces an animal. Two unstoppable forces collide for the first time for the most prestigious prize in all of wrestling. This is Final Battle.
It is with great pleasure that we thank you for joining us here tonight. Final Battle 2019 in Ring of Honor, International Wrestling Star Caprice Coleman. We're on the call tonight for a huge night of action, and they weren't lying. We're kicking things off with Villain Enterprises Caprice. We've already had a heck of an hour one for Final Battle. Pay-per-view portion, kicking things off with one of the biggest stars of the professional wrestling world and the mercenary of Villain Enterprises, Marty Scurll, Flip Gordon, looking to do some big things here in tag team action here tonight.
Rick of Mine, this is a stacked card. I can't believe they're starting with this one.
It's incredible, of course, 3 huge title matches in hour one. We talked about Alex Shelley, Colt Cabana for the first time. They will meet in single competition. But right now, let's hear from Bobby Cruz.
This tag team match is set for one fall. Team number 1 at a combined weight of 401 pounds. They're representing Villain Enterprises. First, he's a co-holder of the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Championship, the Villain, Marty Scurll. His partner, the Mercenary, Flip Gordon.
Marty Scurll, Flip Gordon, 2 of the esteemed members of Villain Enterprises. Of course, later tonight, the world title is on the line. We will see PCO Villain Enterprises go one-on-one against the undefeated Roosh for the Ring of Honor World Championship. At this time, we would like to invite to the broadcast position 1/3 of the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions. Brodie, you're here tonight to observe. Unfortunately, we know you'd love to be out there this week's knee, keeping you out of competition here tonight. And here are their opponents making their tag team debut here in Ring of Honor.
The opponents at a combined weight of 360 pounds. The team of Flamita and Bandito.
There you see Flamita made his Ring of Honor debut on the Honor United Tour. And here you see Bandito making his Ring of Honor return. Of course, we talked about knee injuries very briefly. Bandito out with a knee injury he sustained at Death Before Dishonor. And Brodie, we anticipate seeing you soon here in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be back as soon as possible. Yeah. Everything feels good so far, though.
Long road to recovery sometimes, and we know Bandito, he recovered pretty quickly, and you understand the doctors have you on a great regimen. It's got to be amazing to see the quality of talent here in Ring of Honor. We invite fans to use the hashtag Final Battle. What's it like to see a guy like Flamita come to Ring of Honor here and teaming with his longtime partner Bandito?
I mean, Flamita's a world-class talent. Me and Marty have actually had matches against them in Australia, and they're an incredible team, but I think the Villains got this one.
Competed for the WSW Tag Team Championships in Australia.
That's true, and we did take those home.
And of course, Marty and Bandito, they are no stranger to one another. Marty and Bandito have pinned each other in tag team competition. In single competition, Marty has beat Bandito.
With y'all being familiar with this team, it's almost a smart call by Villain Enterprises to have Flip Gordon to come into your place so they can't see the former things that y'all used to do. They have to have a whole new game plan.
Yeah, I think us as a team, we have a lot of similarities, but, you know, Flip brings a new style to the tag team.
Yeah, Flip, of course, the mercenary, a man for hire. We're going to start things off with Flamita and Flip Gordon. Final Battle 2019 pay-per-view. Getting going here. This should be electric. Be interesting to see if Flamita can coax some of the high-flying moves back out of Flip Gordon. Flip, of course, has hit some of those seemingly, Brody, since joining Villain Enterprises.
Yeah, so far Flip's done a great job in Villain Enterprises. He's definitely had a meaner edge on him than he used to.
It was in this very building where the 450 turning down lifeblood through the table. That's why that elbow is bandaged up. Flamita back up to his feet. Flamita undefeated, 1-0 here in Ring of Honor.
You know what I noticed though, Rick Abani? Every time I see Flip Gordon, that bandage gets a little smaller, because that elbow keeps getting better.
And there's coaxing some of those moves out of Gordon. See Flamita, one of the great high flyers. Nice drop down. Flamita so fast. Whoa, wait a minute.
He's so fast.
Off the ropes. Wow, head scissor pops up. Ducks the clothesline. Flip Gordon, flying head scissor. Popping out is Flamita.
Those cat-like reflexes, Rick Abani.
Whoa. I think Flip's here to prove a point that this building doesn't have anything on him.
Marty once in, the CEO of Villain Enterprises. Bandito in now for the first time.
Here comes the boss.
Flamita Bandito, known as Mexa Blood. And pointing a loaded gun at Marty Scurll. This is a loaded encounter. And this is the first match of the ROH Final Battle pay-per-view, which is crazy to me to think about some of the matches we'll be seeing here tonight.
That's what I was talking about, Rick Abani. This whole card is crazy.
And these two men could easily be competing for the World Championship, Brody. Let's see Marty. Nice wrist lock here.
We all know Marty was robbed of that title at MSG.
I think maybe if it wasn't a ladder match, maybe it was just a straight-up triple threat, or maybe a one-on-one against Jay Lethal. Marty may have walked out of Madison Square Garden the world champion, but Bandito, head scissor, now side headlock takeover, head scissor exchange, Bandito popping out. Look at that. Oh, nice counter. Beautiful counter to the head scissor takeover.
That's the good thing about Marty, man. He's a studied guy, man. He studies his opponents, and he's able to anticipate them very well.
And the hands up.
That's inappropriate.
Very veteran-like move from Marty, knowing when to put on the brakes.
Here we go. This time connects. Tilt-a-whirl with Hurricane Rana. Drop kick sends Marty Scurll. Tag made to Flip Gordon. And Bandito follows him in. This, of course, was the main event in War of the Worlds Buffalo. Tag made. Match everyone was anticipating seeing now. Flamita in. And this is where Mexa Blood goes to work, Brody. You've been on the opposing end of some of these great double team moves.
Yeah, they're so fast and they come from every direction. It's really hard to figure out where they're coming from.
Just explosiveness as Flamita going to the top. Wow! Kick to the side of the head. Grasps the hands.
Onto the shoulders.
Move, Flip.
The balance.
Move.
Wow!
Jesus.
Cover, 2. Stephen Domingue in perfect position to make that count there.
It's impressive how stout and wide Flamita is, but he's also one of the best high flyers in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, going right to the eyes, Flip Gordon.
He went to the eyes because Flamita went right to the arm of Flip Gordon.
Sometimes that's instinct.
Yeah.
You see Gordon going through the
Flip.
legs. Wow, Marty coming in.
There we go.
Takes Bandito out. Marty up, over. Oh!
There we go. We're back in control.
Villain Enterprises in the driver's seat here at Final Battle. See Flip Gordon now with Flamita.
That flash kick hurts way more than you would think.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Shoulder to the midsection. Apron outside in. Flamita holding on. That low center of gravity, but it's Flip Gordon. Rolls him up, too.
Very smart move by Flip Gordon.
We're seeing some of that pay off under the learning tree of the CEO and under guys like Brodie King and PCO.
You know, sometimes it's a great thing to get a mentor like Marty or somebody to ground somebody like Flip, because Flip is very athletic, but sometimes his athleticism costs them matches.
Yeah. Oh.
Marty is indeed a great mentor.
Yeah.
For young wrestlers like me and Flip, like you said, it's huge to have someone keep you under that learning tree.
Well, I'm going to give credit where credit's due, man.
See a nice European uppercut sending Flamita into the corner. Knife edge chop across the collarbone. Tag made to Flip Gordon. Gordon coming in. Snapmare takeover. Off the ropes. Kick. He used to do a standing moonsault there. That was a pretty reliable combo from Flip Gordon. No more is that just a one count to Flamita. And that's the change in attitude and style that we've seen from Gordon since joining Villain Enterprises.
He's definitely more vicious in his attack, more smash and grab than the flashy stuff.
Not only that, he's cutting off the ring like a veteran would do. See how they cut that ring in half, keeping Flamita isolated from his opponent.
Sending the feet around Itsugiri. Kind of stunned Skrull that Flamita was able to get out of that. Oh, super kick under the jaw.
Oh, Marty.
Now, if I was Flamita, I'd be trying to make a tag and not trying to cover.
And looking to do that. Yes, indeed. Bandito in. Up to the top. Corkscrew.
How many rotations did he get?
Ooh. At least two as Skrull charging in. Nice fake out. Goes around the world, does Flamita. Whoa.
Jesus. That's what I mean. You never know where they're coming from.
Running shooting star. Just a 2 count there from Stephen Domingue.
Yes, sir. Hitting from all directions. Marty's in a bad way here.
Oh, European uppercut staggers Bandito on a tag made to Flip Gordon. I love what villains are doing right now, making the quick tags, Brodie.
Listen, Caprice, Marty's never in a bad way, all right?
I'm just saying what I'm seeing, man. He was in a bad way and he tagged out because he's a smart man.
Because he's smart, exactly.
So he was in a bad way.
He knows what he's doing.
Double elbows now, pops Gordon back up. Irish whip off the ropes. Goes low, Muda lock. Flamita goes downstairs.
That's the flousing, baby.
Standing moonsault, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Of course, Notorious B.I.G. was flossing before anybody. Not a great move to do in wrestling. The pin not successful there. Skrull back in with a knife edge chops.
This is what they get for being cocky.
Oh!
I spoke too soon.
Double super kick. Bandito sending Flamita off the rope. Pop up! Catches him. Gets him.
Most wrestlers would have crashed and burned there.
Yeah, able to maintain control.
Their balance is unbelievable.
And you know what? I got to think that threw off Villain Enterprises. They were ducking and dodging. He regains his footing, able to deliver there as Bandito sends Flip into the corner.
It's definitely hard to know where to go.
Ooh, kick to the midsection. Look at this teamwork. Max of blood. Whoa! Yell 619 goes around the world.
I would love to see more of this team in Ring of Honor. Rick a butt.
Wow! Oh my
That's got to do it.
Kick out, Flip. Come on.
Just a 2 count.
I see what you mean, Brodie King.
If they were against anyone else, I'd be very impressed.
How do you even plan for these guys? I mean, you've been in the ring with both of them. You've been in the ring with this team.
Yeah.
This is how they plan for them. They threw a wild card in. That wild card being Flip Gordon, I think it was the smartest move for Enterprises.
And Bandito goes up and over. It's Bandito takes a huge spill as now Flamita is isolated. DDT connects. Oh, God!
That's the coolest combo in wrestling.
2! Ooh, Stephen Deming almost scraping the mat. That's incredible. The impact on the DDT, shooting Flamita so high.
And the spacing for that super kick from Flip.
Flip thought that was over. Shows a lot of heart for Flamita.
Marty once in there with Flamita. Big open hands, Flamita. Knife edge chop. Off the ropes, Flamita. The fake out right to the knee. And it's Villain Enterprises.
Like a machine gun.
Riccaboni, I don't know. Whoa!
Whoa! Where did he come from?
Wherever he wanted to.
Look, no hands.
How do you turn your body like that in midair?
I can't turn my body like that when I'm sitting down. The Fosberries taste like Fosberries, the Fosberry flop. And
he's in a bad position.
Oh, the dealer does not have 21 plex. Out of the way, Scarl Flamita. Out of the way, Flip Gordon, thrust kick. Comes all the way around with a Pele.
Here we go, Flip.
What? Flamma-Fly!
Goodness.
Flamma-Fly connects! And they all fall down here in Baltimore. All 4 men on the mat. We take a look at the UMBC Events Center. Thank you for joining us here tonight. This is our opening contest. Our opening contest, Mexa Blood, Villain Enterprises, tearing down the house already. What in the world? Looking for a double team. Kinder surprise. Takes down Bandito.
We got it back.
Flamita's trapped.
Cheeky Nando's kick. No.
Are you kidding me?
This is a great combination if they can hit it. Slice bread powerbomb. 2. Kicks out.
I have no idea how Flamita was able to kick out of that Riccaboni.
That was good as Shelley and Saban. I'm going to say it right now.
Delivered. All of it. Irish whip to the corner. Up and over on the apron. Oh, no.
That was all Flip's fault.
Oh. Marty's just connecting a super kick on Gordon. And Flamita pointing to Bandito. Stephen DeBang telling him to get to the tag rope. This will be a legal tag. Tag is made. Bandito in. Bandito and Marty Scurll, who've been interlocked for much of 2019. We've only seen it once one-on-one, but it's so special every time we see it. Oh, half dragon.
That's a heavyweight wrestler.
Beautiful jumping, spinning neck breaker. Stephen DeMang trying to get control of this match. So hard to do with these world-class athletes. And look at this, Bandito swinging. He's swinging at anything that's moving right now, Brody.
Hit him back, Flip, come on.
Oh, super kick under the jaw. Bandito with a nice headbutt. Going to the top. Shots to the midsection.
This is a scary position.
I saw this in Madison Square Garden.
Oh, and we see it in Baltimore.
There we go, the chicken wing.
Turn off the lights, lock the
Come on, Marty.
Closing time, if he can lock the hands.
It's over.
He hasn't locked the hands yet, though.
Opportune moment, better positioning, Bandito. Getting out of it, Flamita, 450.
Oh my goodness.
450. Delivers on Scurll. Flamita.
Oh my God.
Takes out Gordon. Mexa Blood. Off the ropes. Whoa. Look at the strength of Bandito.
Yeah.
Has him. X-knee connects.
Riccaboni, I know what comes after this.
Super kicks on Scurll.
Oh no.
Mexa Blood playing 2 hands tonight. The dealer has drawn 26-1.
Is that a 42?
Moving us to the match, the team of Sydal and Flamita.
Returning to Ring of Honor, Bandito. That knee looked fine, Caprice.
Yeah.
Extra Blood picking up the victory.
This would have never happened if it was me and PCO.
Former World Tag Team Champion PCO Brodie King.
The boss he needs help.
Watch this replay, man. It's 21 plays combined. I call it the 42 plays.
I'm calling it the 26-19.
Okay.
As we see the double German. Take a look at that again. Connects on Gordon, stuns them. Bandito gets his footing, gets the angle, pops the hips. Extra Blood picking up the huge victory.
I'm going to go make sure the boss is okay.
The pay-per-view. Thank you, Brodie King, for joining us here tonight.
Absolutely.
Great insight from Brodie King, member of Villain Enterprises. Bandito, Flamita, Caprice, I got to think.
Yeah.
We saw Silas Young and Josh Woods on hour 1. They're now 6-0. And now this internationally known team, Flamita and Bandito, coming in. First time as a tag team in Ring of Honor. They've competed in Mexico, Japan, Australia. Here in Ring of Honor, picking up a win in their debut match as a team here. Incredible.
That relationship with CMLL, but you know what? Talking about relationships.
Yeah, talking about CMLL. Matt Taven, a big star there, big star here. We talk about relationship. Taven, Vincent, let's take a look at what led to this matchup.
Vinny, come on. Do you know who you're messing with? Do you think we're going to take that line down? We are the Kingdom. We are the greatest faction in this company's history. Come down here face to face and take this ass whooping like a man.
Who was watching Matt Taven and Vinny Marseglia arrive to the building? Who the hell was this close? We were in the locker room all day. Taven, I think, has at least an idea of who this might be.
You remember who attacked you?
Why are you asking me so many damn questions?
Let's go to the back right now. Let's go to the back right now.
What the hell? Vinny, Jesus Christ. TK, you're right. Go get help right now. You have my attention. You want part of the Kingdom? I'm standing right here, and I'm going absolutely nowhere.
Matthew Taven, I want you to pray, man. I want you to pray to whatever God it is that you pray to.
I want lightning to come upon me and crash upon my head, man. Which is the true nightmare? The horror that you dream in your sleep, or the dissatisfied of reality when you awake, man? I exposed you for being weak. I'm in your mind. I'm everywhere, man. I left that scar on your face, so every time that you look in the mirror, you see me.
You're my best friend.
Friend. He was my best friend.
And I helped you when you needed someone the most. It was me. It was me the whole time that always had your back.
It was me. It was me, Taven. You watched my back for over a decade, but the problem is you forgot to watch your own.
Maybe it's my fault, like when I was world champion. Maybe I lost track of what was going on around me and the drastic changes that were happening to one of my closest friends.
Nobody can hurt me any more than I can hurt myself. And at Final Battle, there is no Kingdom. There is no King Taven. It's just Vincent playing with ashes, man.
Vinny, you have always been in my shadow. But at Final Battle, I'm gonna make sure that my shadow is covered in your blood.
Revenge is forever. You better f***ing believe it.
Ding dong, the Kingdom's dead. Welcome to Ring of Horror, man. You dig what I'm saying?
These two were essentially brothers, Caprice.
Yeah.
But all I have to say is sin's a good man's brother. And here tonight I expect to see violence. I expect to see hatred. I expect to see sin, especially for this man who was perhaps one of the most evil men. Maybe not evil, maybe demented, maybe deranged, tormented. I mean, it's a man who's fought his own psyche to get here. And as much as Matt Taven wants to say that he's responsible for bringing this man here, there's been a transformation that has led us to this point in Vincent's career.
This is a grudge match set for one fall. Introducing first, wrestling out of City Ridge, Rhode Island, weighing 189 pounds, the Horror King, Vincent.
Vincent, of course, a three-time World Six-Man Tag Team Champion, Caprice. He was handpicked by Matt Taven along with TK O'Ryan to join the Kingdom reformed in the image of Matt Taven. They were instantly successful. They defeated Adam Cole and the Young Bucks in their very first night. In Final Battle 2016, they became the first team ever to win the Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Champions. Just 3 years later, though, the Kingdom has crumbled, and in its ashes is a man who says he plays with ashes, Caprice.
Yeah, it comes from the inside out. You know, I'm just reminded what today's date is. What's today's date, Rick Garrison?
Today is Friday the 13th, Caprice.
Yeah, we got the Horror King in the ring.
May work to his advantage here tonight. And this is a man who is a Grand Slam champion. Walked out of Madison Square Garden, the Ring of Honor World Champion. A lot on his mind here tonight.
His opponent, wrestling out of Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 219 pounds, Matt Taven.
Taven's coming to fight Rick Garrison.
It sure is. Double leg takedown. And Taven on top of Vincent. And we're off and running. As Final Battle's trending in the United States, it's Taven and Vincent. And this is a match that's going to get people talking. That's Taven.
This might be the most emotionally charged match of the night, Rick Garrison. 12 years strong.
These two men rode the roads together. Taven was the man to crack Ring of Honor first. Won the Top Prospect Tournament. Won the television title. From then, in succession, won the World Tag Team titles, IWGP Tag Team titles. He went on to win the Six-Man titles and ultimately the World title. He is a Grand Slam champion, a man who's accomplished it all. A man loyal to Ring of Honor. And a man whose loyalty was important to Vincent until the moment he couldn't do anything for Vincent anymore, Caprice.
You know what, Rick Garrison, but how many of those victories? Wow! Victories was because of people like Vincent and TKO keeping... My God.
Oh no, up and over the barricade.
Keeping Taven in play. I don't want to take away from this action. It's going on so much. It's so heated early in this contest.
Oh, look at Taven up and over. Flight of the Conqueror. And I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What has driven Vincent to this madness as we see a chair?
Well, Rick Garrison, I did interviews with both of these guys, man, and there's something in Vincent's eyes that I just can't stand and I'm afraid of. It's like he doesn't care and he's there at the same time. He doesn't care and he's there.
Taven now, climbing back up and over the barricade. And what a difference a year makes, Caprice. The fans firmly in the corner of Matt Taven, a man who did everything he said he was going to do. We see some of the great Honor Club fans in the front row here tonight. Oh, jumping Itsugiri.
The only thing I fear about Taven tonight is the emotional side that he still has attached to it, Vinny. Vinny does not care. Vincent has no cares in his body, but there's still some hurt inside of Taven that he doesn't understand what's going on, and he's fighting out of vengeance. He's fighting out of emotionally anger and hurt, but Vincent, he doesn't care. He just wants to beat Taven.
And anger and pride are dangerous emotions, Caprice. They are things that you feel that make you do things that you normally wouldn't do. But Taven loves to go to the top. He loves the frog splash. He loves the swanton. What will he look for here? Double stomp. No, gets out of the way.
But who knows Taven better than Vincent, Rick Garrison?
We just scratched the surface. Taven cracking Ring of Honor first, spinning heel kick. Vincent, those 4 years in between felt like an eternity as he bided his time, earned his stripes on the road, and became a Ring of Honor star. Wow. But is it jealousy? Is it, oh God, 1, 2. Is it just that his meal ticket was no longer the world champion?
But Rick Garrison, did we not see it? Did you see the transformation that Vincent went through over the years? I mean, if we look at him 2 years ago, he was a totally different looking person. And look at him now.
Look at this step over grapevine. Almost an inverted variation of the Texas cloverleaf. Using those long legs to trap Vincent's legs.
Come on.
It's almost like Vincent is enjoying the pain.
Here, I have my own theories about what has bothered and driven the madness inside Vincent. Matt Taven was an honorable world champion. He may have used deceptive means to get there, but think about his title defenses, Caprice.
Yeah.
He defeated Jeff Cobb in this building, ended an undefeated streak, defeated PCO in Toronto. This is a man who night after night gave it all he had and defended that championship with honor. And maybe Vincent read between the tea leaves that he wasn't needed anymore as Matt Taven climbed the very top of the mountain, swinging through DDT, cover, 1, 2.
Well, that's a big statement, Riccaboni, because when you're used to working as a team and you're used to doing everything together, somebody takes that lead to say, hey, I got it on my own. It's like, okay, you got it. Good. You take it.
It's got to be heartbreaking, though, and may have driven the madness even more as you see Matt Taven in the driver's seat.
Is this what you wanted? Yeah, I'm gonna finish. Yeah.
Taven guiding Vincent back up to a vertical base, looking for the climax. Into the corner, up and over. Head scissor to the apron.
Uh-oh.
Vincent!
Riccaboni, I don't know if you saw it, but that knee that's given him problems before, seemed he had just jammed it.
Well, he tore that ACL, that MCL 4 years ago at Final Battle in Philadelphia. Cost he and Mike Bennett the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles.
Let's just hope Vincent didn't notice that.
We see Vincent driving Taven into the apron. Oh, God, no, that's concrete. That's concrete. Oh, my God.
Did you hear the crack?
Oh, the sickening thud of skin and bone and spine across that concrete. I'm being told we have to take a look at a replay. I don't want to see this.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. I'm watching this.
Front face lock. Oh, the sound. Even when you close your eyes, Caprice.
Yeah, man.
Look at him.
Yeah, man.
This guy's sick, man. It's like watching Charles Manson in the ring.
He's tormented. There's something inside that mind that torments him. I saw it when you interviewed him, Caprice. There's something that makes the wheels tick and turn in a way that the wheels aren't supposed to go.
I promise you, man, there's somebody inside of his head that's talking, and all he's doing is walking. I promise you that much.
Yeah.
And
this
now,
is what I wanted, man. This is what I wanted.
Stalking Matt Taven.
This is what I wanted. You piece of trash.
Kick to the midsection.
Oh, no. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
He's found it. That's what I was talking about.
He has found the bullseye.
Yep.
You're absolutely right, Caprice. Taven, the fans rallying behind him. Member of the Queendom there. Taven creating some space, trying to get back to his feet. And then every time, those kicks are so vital in his arsenal. And every time he moves forward, he has to stop the inertia with that knee, Caprice.
Absolutely, Riccaboni. Just the fact that he's creating space lets you know that he's hurt.
Oh, big knee rattling. Taven off the ropes. Taven catches Vincent, but Vincent around the world side Russian leg sweep.
Tell you what, one thing too is we're seeing the part of Vincent that we haven't seen so much of the offense that we're not familiar with because he's mostly doing tag team work.
Vincent was well on his way, I think, with TK O'Ryan. Who, if you're TK O'Ryan, you got to feel for what he's going through. He's watching two of his best friends splinter at the seams and going for blood here in Ring of Honor.
I tell you what, this was a strong kingdom, and the only way that it was going to fall is from within, and that's what we're watching, Riccaboni.
And on that leg, we've documented the pain, the recovery that Matt Taven has had to go through. That MCL, ACL, double tear.
Yeah, he's also focusing on that ankle as well, Riccaboni, fibula.
And Matt Taven had a stress fracture in that ankle heading into his match against Rouge.
That's the scary thing too, Riccaboni, when you face somebody that knows your weaknesses, knows your injuries, knows what you wrap up before you go out in the ring, know what you're trying to recover from when you're off from wrestling.
Demented man is Vincent as he...
You got to imagine that by taping Matt Taven up, because sometimes, you tape each other up. He's like, yeah, one day I'm going to tear this apart.
Oh, you talk about stabbing someone in the back. Taven with a kick out of desperation and one from Vincent. Catches him again, this time looking for the Russian leg sweep. Wow. driving through that fist across the jaw, sending Marcellia down. Take a look here at the great crowd, the UMBC Event Center. Final battle. Taven's still struggling with this knee right now, Caprice. How long do you think he can last?
Well, it's not a thing about how long you can last. It's how long can you survive in this thing, because you still have to fight. He's not going to call this thing out. He's going to fight till he can't anymore.
Oh, my. Ooh, right on the jaw. This unorthodox.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, demented offense.
I wanted to see what Vincent was going to do by staying in the side.
Flight of the Conqueror. Got all of it, driving Marcellia to the mat.
Yeah, but how much damage did it do to Taven, Riccaboni, when you take so much of that risk?
Well, think about the lift out of the knees that are needed to clear that top rope like Matt Taven, a great athlete, had to have.
He looks like he's trying to go right back up to it again. That's how you know he's in survival mode, Riccaboni. He's giving it everything he's got.
Climbing up to the top. Oh, God! Sacrificing his own body. We're going to take a look at the replay. Look how high Matt Taven gets on this replay. And the gravity, ribs to spine. And that, oh God, that might have been worse on Matt Taven.
Well, it's taking both of them out. Definitely knocked the breath out of Vincent. Nowhere to go. The hardest part of the ring.
2 and 3. Oh, just a 2 count. As Taven looking to get back to a vertical base here. Looking to compose himself. Grabbing the head of Vincent. Has him in the clutch. Now sends him into the ropes. No, Irish whip reversed by Vincent. Vincent off the ropes. And this is the Sam Hain combination Caprice. One of his signature moves. And this is a little wrinkle on it. Something Taven hasn't seen into the Sidewinder.
That's what I'm talking about, Riccaboni.
Side effect delivers.
I do know this move. One of the most beautiful swantons
in the game. Red Rum hooks the leg. 2. Oh, wow. Vincent.
Riccaboni, I can count on a malformed hand the amount of people that have kicked out of the Red Rum.
Showing a lot of resilience. Look at that blank, empty stare.
Yeah.
And the smirk. He's almost smiling right now, Caprice.
The light's on, but nobody's home. I'm trying to tell you, Riccaboni, I know what I'm talking about.
Sometimes you see that smirk, and you think that it's because...
It's about me, man! It's about me! You think what I'm saying?
You know, it's almost like a conditioned mind. Like, this didn't happen overnight.
And Vincent looking for the sliced bread, ducks the right into the corner. Taven rolls through. Oh, Vincent has him up and over. Nobody home, and Taven falls up with just a dip.
That's all you need sometimes, Riccaboni.
Of the knee. Taven rattling Vincent. And this is how you know it's serious. Normally, a little bit of showboat, a little bit of fun with the I'm Matt Taven. Instead, looking at it with the draped
Riccaboni,
climax.
that could do it. That climax.
2 and...
His foot.
Oh, wow. Under the ropes. That's a legal breakup of a pin.
That saved him, Riccaboni.
Climax.
Oh, that's it. That's got to do it, Riccaboni.
Hooks the leg. 2. What the hell?
Riccaboni, he beat Jeff Cobb with that climax.
Beat Mark Haskins with that. You name the athlete, Tracy Williams. He's defeated them with the climax.
Jesus Christ.
Vincent.
That's what I'm saying. It's like somebody else is driving that ship, Riccaboni.
Taven looking under the ring. Oh, no, Matt. Matt, I know he cut your skull open. No, this doesn't have to come to this, Matt. Matt, just beat him in the ring.
That's that vengeance right
Just
there.
hit him with the climax, hit him with the frog splash. And Todd's got to...
Got him! sad thing is, Riccaboni, he put it in play.
Hooks the leg. 2. Vincent has won?
That's got to be an upset. I mean,
the winner of the match, the Horror King, Vincent.
Vincent?
Yeah. But how comfortable did Vincent have to be to see an axe in the ring and continue the mindset to wrestle?
How comfortable did he have to be to know he could live to fight another day on that climax, Caprice? Vincent, the lights were on, but it's almost, you're right.
Somebody else is driving that ship. I can't say it no other way.
There's something in the mind of Vincent right now that has led him to a different space and has led him to the biggest win of his career against the former world champion Matt Taven. I'm stunned. I'm shocked right now.
Not only is Taven a former world champion, but Taven has beat guys that were undefeated. He ended Jeff Cobb's winning streak. He ended PCO's winning streak.
And Tracy, I mean, it's... Wait a minute!
What?
That's Bateman! As Taven gets back to his feet. Bateman! Oh! This is a kill!
Why is he out here?
We were wondering that for weeks, what his motive was. What the hell is that? That's a wooden block that is used to keep things in place on the ring truck while we travel.
They're working together.
No. What is this? Oh, God!
Are you kidding me?
God, that ankle, that... There's this,
that block gives it nowhere to go, Riccaboni.
Oh, God.
Gives it nowhere to go. Look at these... And is this a new king?
Well, we speculated. We wondered what Bateman was doing. We wondered if Vinny was acting alone.
Are there more coming? Oh, my God.
Is that for 5? Is there's going to be 5 of them? What
is the V for Vinny?
Oh, don't take. If there's an ankle injury, don't take off the pressure. Keep the pressure on it. Is the V might be for Vincent Bateman?
Oh God, no!
I don't believe what we've just seen here, Caprice. Not only did Vincent pick up a huge victory, but he's not working alone.
I don't know what we've seen, but I don't think we've seen the last of whatever this is.
It's shocking. It's chilling is what it is. Vincent and Bateman aligned on the same page. Very dangerous and sadistic duo. When you talk about dangerous and sadistic, we think about what has led to this next match. Mark Haskins was on the cusp of winning the Ring of Honor World Championship in May in Michigan until this man came out, insulted his wife, insulted his family. For the last 7 months, these two men have been laser focused on one another. Bully Ray doing the damage in Las Vegas. Tonight, Haskins finally gets a shot to face Bully Ray. We'll see what's led to this match right now.
Do you know who I am?
Well, a second time. Bully Ray. Okay. Wow.
Of course you do, Mark. If we were playing word association right now, what's the first thing that comes to mind when we mention the word Mark Haskins? And I'd say nobody. Mark, your biggest problem is being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And speaking of the wrong place at the wrong time, let's talk about your little red-headed wife. The one that you decided to stand across from and say I do. I don't know what the hell you were on that day. You're a feeble woman. What are you going to do?
You want to put me through a table in front of my wife, the mother of my kids, my best friend, my soulmate, my dream girl? You want to have her escorted out by security when she tries to check me? Son! I am fed up of playing these stupid games with you. No one puts their hands on my wife. Don't jump me when I'm down. Why don't you come and do something? You got a problem with me? Come and do something when I'm up.
Am I to believe that maybe Vicky Haskins wears the pants? I saw more fire in her eyes than I've ever seen in yours. I don't care if it's your wife. I don't care if it's you. Your children.
I'm done playing games with you, Bully Ray. Bully Ray, what the hell, bully? Nah, you ain't a bully, you're a coward, you little...
I'm gonna make you famous.
You want to talk about how I'm a nobody's son? You have no idea who I am, but you're about to find out.
I'm Bully Ray. I'm the last guy you'll see. And I'm the last voice you will hear.
We go from one grudge match to a war caprice. Bully Ray, Mark Haskins. It has been simmering for nearly 7 months. And tonight, it is a street fight, and Haskins is not coming alone.
There you go.
This is a street fight. Except for one fall in this match, anything goes. Introducing first, he accompanied by Vicky Haskins, wrestling out of Bolton, England. Weighing 180 pounds, overkill, Mark Haskins.
Mark Haskins enters confident. Wait, what the hell is that? Did I just... Oh, God!
Wow!
A barbed wire! Plywood? What? Oh!
Oh, God. Oh, holy crap. Did I just see that?
And Haskins, Marcus, the skin sliced, and Vicky on the ground. Anything goes, and that, he is a coward. This man is a goddamn coward.
Look at this, look at this.
Take a look.
That was enough right there.
We're not going to show Vicky. Thank you. As Haskins' arms are sliced, sending him in.
To the ring post. Okay?
We just need to get her out. I mean, she is the. Oh God. And he's staring right now at Brian Zane, Bobby Cruz taking a chair. This is a miserable man who's looking to end the career. One of the fastest rising stars in wrestling, Mark Haskins.
If you ever put your hands on me again, I will cave your freaking face in.
He means that.
Get her out of here. She don't belong near a ring. Get her out of here. You freaking butt.
Vicky, of course, is the inspiration for Haskins. He said it time and time again that she's even crazier than he is.
Yeah.
The match is now official.
I was getting ready to say, don't let the beauty fool you, because she's a very vicious person herself right before she got hit with that barbed wire table.
Bully Ray sending Haskins in. This is a man who's cost him money.
Did you ring the bell yet, moron?
Cost him the Ring of Honor World Championship. And now looking to cost Haskins his career. Big time deliberate elbow between the shoulder blades of Mark Haskins.
Yeah, as much as I hate Bully Ray, he's one of the most methodical athletes here. He knows exactly what he's doing when he does it.
Oh, God, look at that. Driving the fingernails into the open flesh of Mark Haskins. And the leather jacket now almost like a hockey fight position. Stomping on the heaven sent, hell-bent logo of the Haskins, Vicky, and Mark. Overkill, very symbolic.
You gotta be kidding me, man. You talked a whole lot of smack on Twitter.
Driving the double axe handle. Bully Ray, a true legend in professional wrestling, but also knows how to get inside the minds of those he's facing and get that mental edge.
You see the height that he threw Haskins? Sometimes it's not about the distance with the body. If that what goes up must come down.
Haskins gasping for air right now. As Bully Ray leading Haskins back to his feet. He's thrown again. Just confident right here. As the eyes glazing over. He's got to be careful right here. A referee needs to make a call. He needs to check in with Haskins.
Yeah, Haskins hurt. That's that eyes wide shut.
Bully Ray throwing a streamer at Bobby Cruz. I don't know what that accomplishes. I don't know what that accomplishes.
It just reminds me that I'm glad where we're sitting at tonight.
Well, here is a barricade. Of course, we never know just how many we'll need when we get to the arena.
Yeah, exactly.
Bully Ray looking to do some damage here. I don't think he's looking to keep anybody. I don't think he's looking to be an interior decorator here, Caprice.
Not at all. He might change the interior of Haskins, though.
Haskins is crawling as he stomps on his feet here.
He's already decorated his arm.
No way! Oh! Again!
Look at the bent metal.
And this is indicative of Bully's game plan. He got the jump he wanted. He got the start, the advantage he wanted. It's a street fight. I don't want to blame this on Haskins, but you got to know when you're in there with somebody who's been around, who's a Hall of Famer like Bully Ray.
Bully Ray has a way of making people play his game. He'll make you mad. He say, well, you know what? We're going to do a street fight. We're going to do a no-holds-barred fight. And that's exactly what Bully Ray does. And you put him in, you go to his playground, and this is what happens.
Rearranging the toys on the playground right now. The barricade draped across the top turnbuckle.
Come on, kid. Come on, kid.
Haskins. Now here's some fight. Here's some fight. Looking to break out. Trying to avoid a German suplex. Breaks the grasp again. Haskins with a right. Oh, God. Bubba bomb. Rocking the tailbone. Sending shivers up the spine of Haskins.
You say Haskins again? No. I can ring the bell. Come on.
No.
Referee checking in on Haskins. And I mean, once you get ambushed is the right word.
Yeah.
It's so hard to find your footing, Caprice. Have you ever been sucker punched? Have you ever been caught from the back like that?
I've been sucker punched, and I have sucker punched with the money. I mean, this is kind of what we walk into. He's got a cheese grater.
Now, why the hell is that then?
There's a cheese grater. Why is he going?
Is this man so intentionally evil that he has placed purposefully a cheese grater under the ring, knowing he might try and use it here tonight? That's the only reason I can think of here tonight, Caprice.
Or he's changed his diet. Everybody's getting healthier these days.
That is a cheese grater. Indicative of his time in ECW. And those left jabs. At this point, just taunting Haskins. You see the welts. The welts left from the barricade. Oh, it's a Gary! Stop Bully! Sends him to the mat! And those cuts already deepening. You see the skin from Haskins. The blood, the sweat. He's got the barricade now. Haskins has his own idea of what he wants to do here. Bully Ray, though, just collapsing Haskins in the center of the ring.
Those flashes of life that just gives me hope, that makes me think that Haskins is going to recharge and he's going to regroup and he's going to do something. And Bully Ray just takes him out, just cuts him off.
Upping the ante here, the Singapore cane.
The steel chair, the steel gate.
Give me the microphone.
The cheese grater.
God bless New York City.
right there this morning as Haskins.
Come on, man! Come on, Haskins! Seriously, did you see what I did to your wife? I called her trash. I called your kids trash. You talk all this smack on the Twitter machine about, oh, my whole life I used to stand up to bullies. You're not standing up now, kid.
Because you
You
ambushed
look
him.
like exactly what you were meant to be in this business.
Wow.
A low-life, bottom-feeding jobber.
Wow. There you go. Come on, Mark.
Hit me, you pussy!
What are you going to do now? Your move, bully.
Fuck you!
Wow. Saying what we were thinking, Haskins.
Look at Bully's eyes. He's not used to people standing up to him. He's confused. He's giving him his best.
Right across the chest.
Fuck you!
Look at the arms.
Son of a bitch!
Kick to the chest. Bully Ray looking for the power bomb. Takes out the knee. Head to the chair.
He hit his face on that chair.
And may have hit his eye.
Yeah, the corner of that chair went straight to his face.
And Haskins with some life. One of the biggest hearts in Ring of Honor. Haskins driving the chair to the head, across the back.
I'll tell you what, if I had that open, I'd do just what Haskins is doing. I wouldn't stop.
And look at Haskins. Pop kick, chair, into Bully Ray.
He's alive, Riccaboni.
Haskins is alive. The blood, the adrenaline running through the veins of Mark Haskins right now. Back on track, finally in the fight. Mark Haskins, it's amazing what you can... What the hell? Haskins with a ladder.
I think there's a kitchen sink under there, too.
Well, the ladder's under there for our lighting rigs on the Carrytron.
Yeah.
It's kept throughout the night. But Haskins... Wow!
Jesus!
Call his name now. He done blasphemed. I'm sorry.
Well, no, there you go. It's Haskins. It's the arm trap. Knuckles locked.
But that's one way to beat,
brother. Wow!
Why was that amplified?
Oh! Microphone on!
Microphone checker.
The great Stevie Wonder said, to have a talk with God, this might not be the right moment for Bully Ray. And Haskins climbing to the heavens.
Well, he's trying to get that chair off him with everything he's got.
You don't think Haskins is trying to Pillmanize that elbow?
Why not? Uh-oh.
Bully Ray! Oh, my God! Through the barricade. As Haskins communicating with the referee, a good sign. I couldn't quite tell if he said he was okay or not, but at least he's talking, at least he's breathing, at least he's moving after that crash.
Look at his arm stuck through the inside of that steel. Look at that. He's hitting deep.
Sure did. Street fight here. And Bully Ray, one half of one of the greatest tag teams of all time, that put this piece of furniture on the map.
He has to get it himself now, though. Oh my goodness, this thing right here, it kind of sends chills up my spine, Riccaboni.
Had to have made this device himself. A cowardly attack that changed.
Oh, you're dead now, kid.
The Barbed wire across that piece of wood. Bully Ray's got to be careful for his own sake here.
What?
Barbed wire. And this is a street fight. Referee has no obligation.
No, all the referee has to do is count to 3, Rick.
Yep. No obligation to get anything out of the ring. Haskins being led back to his feet.
Come on, kid. If I know Bully Ray, he's going to try to power bomb Mark Haskins through the barbed wire.
Come on!
Leading him up to his feet.
Come on!
It's like leading him to a crucifixion.
And Haskins fighting back. Haskins delivers the forearm. Connects with a big kick. Haskins back in this.
Yeah. Haskins looked at it. He looked at what could have been him.
Saw his life flash before his eyes. He's got to be real careful here now. Haskins!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, God! Shades of the Great Muda. Driving the elbow down to... Wow!
How in the world did Haskins find the heart? That's a kick out of that.
Take a look at the barbed wire. See the hair of Mark Haskins torn from his head. What? The hell is that? It's not his fault. Haskins has the heart of a lion. You're not going to put him down that easy.
Not only the hair on his head, but the lacerations on his back, Riccaboni.
Bully Ray sending.
Look at his back. Look at his back. Just oozing blood.
Bully Ray can't win this match if there's no referee.
I don't think he cares.
Barricade. Getting yet another table here. Bully Ray. Bringing in yet another table as the violence continues here in Baltimore at Final Battle. Bully Ray setting the table up.
Haskins bleeding from his back, his hands is bleeding, his hair is bleeding. He's in a...
Wow, you're bleeding bad.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, no.
That's terrible.
Look at him enjoying that. Look at him just having a grand old time punishing Mark Haskins.
The pool of blood in the ring, Riccaboni.
And this is, I gotta wonder what would have happened hadn't he ambushed Haskins, hadn't he taken that barbed wire to the back.
Riccaboni, if he splashes in here, there's no way for the back to go. A lot of times you splash the belly, you can cave yourself in. He's gonna break his back. She just hit him with a trees grater.
Mickey Haskins! Chestnuts roasting on an open fire!
Jack Frost, limping at the toe.
Oh! Grinding it in! Haskins can't stop, won't stop! And we talked about the sadistic joy of Bully Ray. The ecstasy has turned into virulent pain. Whoa!
Okay.
Wow! The Haskins sent Bully Ray through the table. Table is cleared. Haskins up to the top. Stomp Boy. Stomp Boy delivers.
That could do it, Riccaboni.
No referee. Oh. 3 and Todd Sinclair. Todd Sinclair, the man that Bully Ray has messed with more than any referee there to make the count.
The winner of the street fight, Overkill, Mark Haskins.
Ambush. Rattle. Haskins fighting back.
The Bonnie and Clyde of Ring of Honor right there.
Vicky Haskins emerging. Todd Sinclair, the senior official, taking it into his own hands, and that had to feel sweet for Todd Sinclair as well. A man that tormented him. Take a look back at the highlights from this match, maybe the lowlights. Barbed wire to the back, and now the barbed wire again, the table. Then look at Bully Ray inflicting more damage, driving Haskins through the table. Bully Ray standing up, Vicky Haskins.
That's a shot of the night.
Cheese grater right to the Belvedere. And then it was Haskins. Stomp Boy connects on Bully Ray. Didn't know if there was a referee. Todd Sinclair running down, senior official. And there is the first couple of Ring of Honor. Heaven sent, hell-bent. The Haskins, Mark Haskins victorious.
ROH Pro Shop is the place to find everything for your Ring of Honor DVD collection. Relive some of the year's biggest events, like the 17th anniversary show featuring Matt Taven and Jay Lethal's epic 60-minute match. Also available, the entire War of the Worlds tour and G1 Supercard from Madison Square Garden. Take a deep dive into the careers of ROH with compilation sets. Available now. Cody, the American Nightmare, highlighting Cody's tear through Ring of Honor. One True Villain, featuring the most dastardly moments of Marty Scurll. Head to ROHProShop.com now.
Say his name and he appears. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. I know everyone's loving the autographs from the prestigious one, but did you know you can take your fandom a step even further by getting the prestigious one's official Ring of Honor shirt? And all you have to do is go to ROHProShop.com.
And here you see it, Alex Shelley, man, rumored to be here today. And Colt Cabana, one of the very best wrestlers in the world. This is the first time we've confirmed, Caprice. This is the first time that these two have ever met in single competition. Yeah, think about that. Careers almost nearly 20 years apiece. First time ever they're meeting.
And you know what? The good thing about it is this is not a grudge match. It's the exhibition, just showing two great athletes, two technically sound athletes wanting to put on the best wrestling match they can.
Yeah, and after that war that we just saw, I think a little palate cleanser is needed. A violent brawl, two violent brawls really, back to back. And right now, we're going to take a look at what happened earlier tonight to start this match. It was Alex Shelley coming out, making a challenge to someone that he's never faced one-on-one before. And you see, we're a little bewildered. We know what a match that would be. And the challenge made, challenge accepted. Colt Cabana here tonight at Final Battle. What a treat it is, Caprice.
You know, one thing that Shelley said that is so true, sometimes we forget about how great of an athlete Colt Cabana is. And he doesn't get a chance to show it on Ring of Honor stage because he's here with us. But he's one of the best technically sound athletes in the world today. Still the national champion for NWA. He holds title. He's in Japan. He's in Scotland, in so many countries, showing the world what he's capable of doing. Why not do it in this home?
And here we go. We're going to find out right now. Here we go. Colt Cabana, Alex Shelley. First time ever. Can you even believe that this is the first time these two great athletes are meeting here? And we get to see it as a bonus match here at Final Battle.
This match is set for one fall. Approaching the ring, wrestling out of Maxwell Street in Chicago, Illinois, weighing 240 pounds. This is Boom Boom Colt Cabana.
Colt Cabana, when you talk about the fabric and fiber of Ring of Honor. 17 years ago, almost to the day, Caprice, he made his debut, a victorious one, here in Ring of Honor. And ever since, he's been a treasure. He's been a man that's ushered in the current era of wrestling. You talk about all his accomplishments. And then you look at this guy's resume.
His opponent, wrestling out of Detroit, Michigan, weighing 215 pounds, Alex Shelley.
Alex Shelley, a man who is a former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion. He made his debut in 2003. And fans, you're going to have to correct me if I'm wrong with some of these. Usually I'm a little prepared. Didn't have much time with Final Battle first hour.
Nobody's going to correct you, Rick Garrison, unless you just got too much time on their hand. They just want to jive. I'm just saying. You're talking some good stuff, man.
Well, of course, Alex Shelley's a man who's traveled all over the world. You know, 16 years ago, he made his ROH debut in his second match. Here's the interesting thing I got from our stats and information department, hard at work. Alex Shelley in his second match actually faced Colt Cabana in a tag team match for a team with Jimmy Jacobs against Colt Cabana and Ace Steel. Right now, though, we're going to go to the tail of the tape. So glad we have this prepared. And look at that.
Yeah,
I mean,
look
just
at the debut dates.
3-year head start. The classic Detroit versus Chicago rivalry. A lot of animosity there from the Midwest. Those two big Midwest juggernaut cities. But Shelley and Colt Cabana, two of the best in the very best in the world.
And a few times they've been in the ring, they've been on the same sides.
Yeah, this is a very rare occasion that they are facing one another in any capacity. There you see, trending in the United States, Final Battle. We're going to check in with some of the great fans.
I love it when you see that handshake at the beginning, Rick of Honor. That's one of the reasons I fell in love with Ring of Honor.
And Alex Shelley orchestrating the chants for Colt Cabana. There you see, we're going to be a little biased here, fans. Colt Cabana has become a friend. He's become a mentor. He's been to my home. I've eaten dinner with him. He's met my children. This is a man I admire very much. He's a man who ushered in the current era of professional wrestling. He's wrestled all across Asia and Europe. He's a trailblazer. He's the godfather of the modern wrestler, podcasting, merchandise, you name it.
Did you see Shelley work his way out of the headlock, get away from him, and get right back in his face? I'm going to enjoy this. And I bet you everybody in the back is sitting at a monitor taking notes.
Yeah, this is a locker room sellout indeed. Got to think it has title implications, too. You know, I mentioned Shelley was right in that world title picture. Colt Cabana holding that NWA national title.
Yeah.
He had a great tour with Toru Yano as a tag team partner in New Japan, the World Tag League.
He's good at so many things, Rick Garrison.
This English rollerball Ronco Johnny Saint style wrestling. Of course, he learned that wrestling in the carnivals and the fairs in the UK. Greco-Roman knuckle-lock feeling out process, grabs the wrist of Shelley. We talked about innovation, though. Shelley, one of the most innovative in the game.
Yeah. But there's one difference between being innovative and technically sound. Because a lot of guys that do cool moves, but they can't do transitions to back it up. They don't have anything to complete that move, or they don't work on the same body parts. But Shelley has that total package, man. He's innovative and methodical at the same time. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to use it.
And look at this, a bit of a standing key lock. Wrenching the ankle, twist through, great counter. Pushing out of it, using his own leverage, his own momentum.
It's a little European style. Both of these guys well-traveled. So many countries they've been to, and every time you go to another country, you pick up another skill. Look at that.
We talk about all the time that Colt Cabana has spent in Europe. Alex Shelley spent a comparable amount of time in Japan.
Use his leverage to pick him back up.
Yeah, look at that. A shoulder stall here.
That is so smart, man.
And that takes the pressure off the wrist. It's
yeah,
not only
it does.
smart, it's
the only way to get up is to move it.
It's, you know, it's kind of fun, but this is a practical move. This is taking pressure off the wrist here.
This is one thing about Colt Cabana. He knows what he's doing. He's able to have fun in that ring, but he's a constant athlete. Traps him, kept him forward with the knees. There's so much that he does that if you don't watch it, you miss it, and you don't know how much of a treat you're into.
Think about some of the great matches both of these men have been in. Of course, both men from Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. Singles gold has eluded each man, but that could change with a win here. Under the knee. Has a nerve hold now into a bow and arrow. Colt's got those huge shoulders, Caprice. It's going to be tough to lock this in, but Shelley, look at that. A kinesiologist is able to use that head, pushing it into the spine, allowing the arms to loosen up.
Yeah, kinesiologist knows how to take you apart very well. A lot of my training secrets and regiments things came straight from Alex Shelley, man. He's one of the greatest conditioned guys in this sport, and he could teach other people how to do the same.
And look at that, breaking it into a body scissor.
You see, as soon as he freed Shelley's hand, Shelley went straight to the ankle to release that pressure.
Great pinning combination inadvertently there by Shelley. Now Shelley, a bit more purposefully, as Colt.
Colt's in control, Rick Garrison.
Yeah, riding him over, keeping that body scissors tight. Those huge legs of Colt Cabana.
Colt's in control. Now Shelley's trying to do is find a way to stay in there and not get less of control. There you go.
Yeah, using it against him here. Putting pressure on Cabana's ankles, almost front face figure 4 style.
That shoots straight to the ankles, Riccaboni.
And into a pendulum style surfboard here. Be dangerous whether he rocks or if he decides to get him up. Cabana back to the body scissors, has it locked back in. Shelley, though, so smart. Looking to grab for the arms, and Colt. Great counter there, keeping the arms ahead of him, the wrists ahead of him.
Well, Colt initially rolled over for a pinning combination, but Shelley's smart enough to slide back to relieve the pressure from the shoulders to the hip and allowed him to step back up.
There you go, pushing up, taking the pressure off the sit bones. Cabana. Arm drag, step over, roll through, looking for a pin. No, rolls him up, rolls him through. Cabana and Shelley, move for move, almost mirror images of one another. This match, gotta think it means a lot to them here, Caprice.
Absolutely, they're on the biggest stage right now. Final Battle's the biggest show of the year for Riccaboni, and they have a match, and people want to see it.
A lot of folks talking about this match. What a treat it is we're seeing here. Greco-Roman, nice drop down. Alex Shelley off the ropes. It's Colt Cabana. Great agility. Ducks the right. It's Alex Shelley. Oh!
It's called get it again, Riccaboni.
Well, sometimes all you got to do is ask, Caprice.
Yeah, exactly.
Startles Shelley there. Always been a great move in Cabana's playbook. Goes through the legs. Shelley grabbing the wrist into a hammerlock. Let's go of that to go into a sequence here to get Colt disoriented. Oh, but catches the ankle, steps over.
Both guys trying to find a way to control. Nobody getting control.
Cartwheel, nice drop toe hold. Shelley looking for the arm, gets it, looking for a La Maestro cradle, blocked by Cabana too, and that could have been it. Luring him in, stepping over, up the ropes. Superman pin, here we go, 2 and 3. Oh, just a 2 count. It's so successful in New Japan with that.
Yes, sir. He almost beat me with that move.
Shelley now. Wrist lock.
That's that trap pin, Riccaboni.
Nice trap.
Yes,
2
sir.
and
there's no way out of that. He's trapped.
The winner, Alex Shelley.
The trap into the spladle, into the pin. Alex Shelley picking up a victory in a hotly contested match.
Yeah. He has arm straps, his knees locked past the pressure position. He can't fish out. He kind of, it's just a loss. You know, I just want to see these guys shake hands. Shelley's showing he still got it. Colt Cabana still does as well.
Two big-time stars ready to take the stage in 2020. Alex Shelley, your victor. And if this is the last time we see Colt wrestle here in 2019, Colt, we love you. We wish you here in the booth. Great effort here tonight. But Alex Shelley coming up with a huge victory. Just one step ahead, technical wrestling-wise here tonight. Great Ring of Honor style match there. Up next, a debut, Maria Manic makes her Women of Honor debut at Final Battle, our biggest stage, on one-on-one against the former Women of Honor World Champ Caprice Maria has been haunting the Allure. Kind of a superhero in a time of need. Going to take a look at what has led to this match right now.
Our debut as the Allure, we told you all that we were going to run the show in Ring of Honor and take over the Women of Honor division.
That's Maria Manic!
Well, look out, boys. She'll chew you up.
Look at that! What the hell? Wow! Maria Manic has arrived in Women of Honor!
I'm Maria Manic. I'm with Ring of Honor. And this is my house now! At Final Battle, you're dead, bitch.
As Skid Row place throughout the UMBC Event Center. You gotta wonder if Angelina Love, who's a 7-time recognized International Women's World Champion Caprice, knows what she's getting into tonight. And I wonder if Maria Manic knows what she's getting into with an athlete the caliber of Angelina Love. Let's take it to Bobby Cruz for introduction.
This is a Women of Honor match, simple one fall. Approaching the ring, being accompanied by Mandy Leon. Wrestling out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. She's representing the Allure, Angelina Love.
Angelina Love taking the stage here at Final Battle. Her first Final Battle. Of course, what a year she has. Her surprise debut at Madison Square Garden would capture the Women of Honor World Championship in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Angelina Love, a force in Women of Honor, but at a time when the Allure are stretching their muscle as a unit.
I don't think I've ever seen Maria Manic actually enter. This is a moment for me.
Her opponent, the Man-Eater, Maria Manic.
Wow! Maria Manic sends Angelina down. Driving Angelina into the corner. Maria slamming Angelina down.
Look out, boy, she's chewing them up.
Whoa, whoa! Here she comes! Driving Angelina! Oh, she's in trouble already. Maria Manic, big time body slam. The former champion in a bad way right now.
She's having her way with her. And I mean, this is a veteran. Angelina knows what she's doing in that ring. She's a multiple-time women's champion. What's Mandy doing?
Wait a minute, Mandy. Wow! Maria Manic.
So many times Mandy's has helped Angelina win, but she's got both of them in the ring.
And the great equalizer here against the Allure is a one-woman wrecking crew, Maria Manic. Charging in, collapsing Mandy. And all alone, Maria in there with Angelina Love. Hip toss sends Angelina corner to corner. Maria driving the boots into the corner.
She's just having fun.
Right now has just dominated Angelina Love.
Yeah, but it should give Angelina too much time to recover.
I think you're absolutely right, Caprice.
Don't forget who Angelina is, man.
This is a rookie mistake. I can't imagine having your debut on the biggest night of the year for Ring of Honor.
This is not the first strong woman that Angelina has faced. Sometimes you have to just wait them out, Rick Bonnie.
Like she's talked about it earlier. Some of the women she's faced over the years, faced some of the strongest, some of the tallest. And Maria Manic!
She folded her in half.
Pearl River plunge!
And Maria hasn't went for one pinfall yet. If you look at Mandy's eyes, that tells the whole story.
And the Allure needed someone to stand up against them. What the? Mandy's got that hairspray.
Yeah.
They've used that hairspray time and time and time again. Whoa!
Whoa!
Hairspray launched out of the ring. Mandy bailing out. Angelina up top. Maria catches her all overhead. overhead slam.
Even before she jumped, Maria was like, look at this dude.
Leave her alone. Do some. Maria's fighting fair and square here. Just taunting her, dragging her into the middle turnbuckle.
That rug burn across the throat area. Just constant insult, irritation at the same time.
One more time! One more time!
On the apron? No. Come on, Maria. And I don't agree with the interference. Maria Manic with Mandy around the throat. Big time body slam.
She's got her back turned.
What? Oh, has her up. Maria Manic has her up. Oh, God!
Maria's beauty and the beast at the same time.
Driving her, tossing her to the table. Maria Manic living for the moment.
She's thirsty. That bottle's used. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of germs Bobby Cruz has. Yeah. Look at that. That Burberry scarf. Taking a stroll around the ring. Angelina.
Still drinking this. That's disgusting.
I don't know where Bobby Cruz has been.
I don't want to know.
Angelina crawling. Trying to get her composure here.
And I don't think that guy's going to get his scarf back.
No. Well, then we can make an effort.
Yeah, you go ahead.
No, I'm not going down there. Maria Manic.
The way she walks, Riccaboni.
It's confidence personified.
There's a confidence in that. Oh, here she comes. Boy, she knows where she's going, man. She's in total control. I haven't seen not one set of offense from Angelina. That's that back.
Has her up. The torture rack.
She's made men tap with this, Riccaboni.
Yeah, and Angelina taps, and Maria Manic wins her Women of Honor debut.
The winner of the match, by submission, Maria Manic.
Maria Manic with an emphatic statement, winning here tonight in her debut with Women of Honor. Wow. And that was a heck of a statement indeed. Maria Manic now 1-0.
No. Not just 1-0, Riccaboni. She's 1-0 against a former women's champion.
7 times over. A woman who at the end of the day has a consideration, a candidate for Hall of Fames. You know, we're not even close to that yet for Angelina, at the top of her game in her prime right now. And that's what that speaks to. Maria Manic.
Angelina got no offense, no time to. She was on the defense the whole time and could do nothing about it.
And this might be the story for others that dare step to Maria Manic, victorious here tonight at Final Battle. Ring of Honor fans, coming up next is the first of 3 championship bouts. The Ring of Honor World Television Champion Shane Taylor defends against Dragon Lee here tonight in Baltimore. And what an encounter. This is going to be a clash of styles indeed. And Shane Taylor looking to make another huge defense against Dragon Lee. Fans, let's take a look at what led to this match here tonight. A match befitting of Final Battle.
The baddest champion you've ever seen, boy!
I told everybody that would listen that all I needed was one opportunity to show them exactly who I was. I am giving them the wars that made people fall in love with the 3 letters ROH. One of the greatest quotes that I've ever heard was potential has a shelf life. And Dragon Lee, I couldn't think of a more fitting quote. You have all the potential in the world, but all the potential in the world won't make a damn bit of difference when you're standing across that ring from me. Dragon Lee, you are fooling yourself if you think you are walking out of Final Battle with the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. I don't care how much hype you have. I don't care how much Ring of Honor believes in you. I don't care how much you've accomplished, what your lineage is at the end of the day. You are stepping in the ring with Shane T, boy, the baddest champion you've ever seen, boy, and I will do you just like the 12 others that came before you. I am walking in to Final Battle, the World Television Champion, and I am walking out the exact same way, and I will do so by any means necessary.
Shane Taylor Promotions producing that video, purchasing the time to state the claim of this man. Shane Taylor.
Calling his own shots, Riccaboni.
Yeah, normally the champion comes out second, but this is a man who's writing his own ticket right now and demanding to come out first, part of his contract, actually. As Shane Taylor, he is the 22nd television champion, the 18th individual to hold the championship. At 219 days, he is the 6th most days as world television champion ever. His goal, as he said from the start, is to chase down the record holder, Jay Lethal, who has the most days across 2 reigns. Shane Taylor wants to do that across 2 reigns, across 1 reign.
12 defenses under his belt already.
Holy contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. This match is sanctioned by Ring of Honor and Shane Taylor Promotions. Introducing first, wrestling out of Cleveland, Ohio, he is the Ring of Honor World Television Champion, representing Shane Taylor Promotions, Shane Taylor.
Accompanied by Ron Hunt and Soldiers of Savagery. Shane Taylor Promotions starting to take shape here, Caprice, right in front of our very eyes.
Absolutely. And you know what, Riccaboni's a smart move. Got bought his own contract out and called his own shots. Like he moved LeBron James and Michael Jordan would do. Very smart guy.
Here tonight, defending the World Television Championship. Ring of Honor's biggest event, our signature event, Final Battle. Against a man who's writing his own ticket himself. Big time deal in New Japan, handpicked by Jushin Thunder Liger for Liger's retirement events. And he is the challenger here tonight for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship.
His opponent and challenger, wrestling out of Jalisco, Mexico, weighing 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
Dragon Lee, just 24 years old. He's competed at 2 final battles previously. Caprice is 0-2. Both of those matches, title matches, 2016 and a triple threat for the World Television Championship.
Yeah, but this is a one-on-one match, man. It's crazy that he has an opportunity for the television title and his brother's the world champion.
Could we see both brothers leave Baltimore with Ring of Honor singles gold around their waist? And they've got wins over some of the top teams in Ring of Honor, including Lifeblood, including the Briscoes. Yeah, might not be soon before long where we see Los Hermanos Munoz have all the gold in Ring of Honor.
Yes, I was getting ready to say that, Riccaboni.
You see the flag, the crest of Mexico.
Let's just do that.
Native country.
They have to go through this man who is on a tear, Riccaboni, and that being Shane Taylor.
Shane Taylor, of course, undefeated in single competition since winning the Ring of Honor World Television Championship in May of this year. Did so in Toronto. Senior official Todd Sinclair holding that World Television Championship high. That is the prize here as we take a look now at the tail of the tape. Shane Taylor has been in the game a little bit longer, over 150-pound difference.
Yeah.
150 on the dot, excuse me.
15 pounds from doubling his size.
It's going to be an incredible encounter. World Television title on the line. Got to think it's a bit of a neutral site location. Of course, still trending in the United States. Final battle. We love checking in. We love reading the tweets here tonight. Oh. Don't love that. Don't love the disrespect. Bell called for, and we are off. Christina checking in. She wants Shane Taylor to win, but that might not be the case. Dragon Lee coming in like a house of fire.
I'll tell you what, Rick, I don't know who to cheer for because I'm friends with Shane Taylor. I have a lot of respect for Lee.
And Taylor bringing the fight. Just fighting Dragon Lee now, and sometimes that's what you got to do.
Absolutely. A lot of respect for Shane Taylor here. They didn't want him to be champion.
Oh, drop kick. Shane Taylor stagger now out to the ropes. Shane Taylor proving everybody wrong time and time again. Dragon Lee, wow! Caught around the throat, goozled, driven into the apron.
Shane Taylor said you can fly all you want to. All I gotta do is catch you.
Now just stalking Dragon Lee. That's one of the risks in these kind of matches, Caprice. When you start off so fast, you might end up in a vulnerable position like Dragon Lee is right now.
Oh my God!
And how do you game plan for a striker like Shane Taylor, Caprice?
You run, Rick Garrison. You try to stay out of his way. You float like a butterfly and wish you could sting like a bee.
Show him, champ. The only thing stinging right now is Dragon Lee's chest. Driving the forearms in through the jaw. So Shane Taylor fans there in the corner. As Taylor, oh God, drives the knee.
Can you imagine something that big, that fierce, that malicious running at you, and there's nothing you can do about it?
No. That's why I was never wanted to be a wrestler, Caprice. That's the kind of danger and damage.
Yeah. You're telling your body to move, and it's like, I can't.
Dragon Lee in trouble right now. Shane Taylor, the World Television Champion, brings him into the ring, draping him here now.
The only way I can tell you to relate to is like that sleep dream that you have when you're trying to wake up but you can't.
Oh,
that's what that's like.
And Dragon Lee might not wake up after this guillotine leg drop. Our first of 3 championship matches may be over sooner rather than later.
I got your little brother.
Calling him out, man.
Taylor, who holds that television title with pride, looking to elevate it to the levels that Jay Lethal, Jeff Cobb, Matt Taven. You see Ron Hunt, part of Shane Taylor Promotions.
Absolutely. Ron Hunt's been a great man.
He's been making the deals. He's been, quote-unquote, securing the bag for Shane Taylor.
Absolutely. I was trying to figure out a way to say it for Rick Garrison, but he's a huge player in this thing. Almost like the CEO of Shane Taylor Promotions.
Right cross connect sends Dragon Lee down to the mat. Dragon Lee trying to adjust his mask, adjust his neck, adjust his face. Oh, this is just disrespectful.
Yeah.
2 count there. Give me a break. You're not going to beat an international star, a man who walked out of Madison Square Garden, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Rick Garrison, every cover is not to pin. Psychological games are played well.
Big time leg drop again. Taylor, 2, leaving that left shoulder exposed.
I'm not for the lackadaisical stuff, Rick Garrison, because you're right. He's in there with an athlete, but I promise you, Taylor's hurting him. But this cockiness can either elevate you or can cause you to lose really fast. It only elevates you because of your mindset.
Come on, New Japan superstar. Huh? This is where you got it, homie. I run this.
His record indicates that nearly 7 months.
Yeah.
Undefeated single competition, Shane Taylor.
I run this. I run Ring of Honor.
That's what I'm talking about. It's the head games, Rick Garrison.
Oh, God. Sadistic smile on the face of Taylor, knowing that with every chop, every open hand, he gets closer to retaining the World Television title. and that calendar gets a little smaller to his ultimate goal of being the greatest television champion of all time.
And you know what? His television reign isn't just inside the ring, Rick Cabana. He's calling himself the greatest. Muhammad Ali wasn't the greatest just because of his heavyweight title reign. He's the greatest of what he did outside the ring. Wow. And that's what a lot of Shane Taylor's trying to do outside of the ring, making an impact with the Boys and Girls Clubs and stuff like that. I'm proud of this guy.
I'm proud, too. Shane Taylor and I, a couple of the Ring of Honor stars, going to Shriners Hospital in Philadelphia on Sunday to meet the families and children there. As nobody home. That kind of stuff is wonderful, but it doesn't necessarily lead to victories as Taylor catches Dragon Lee off guard on that offensive maneuver. Great counter. Lee now looking for the elbow, catches it, back elbow, now the forearm, delivers Lee. And Taylor, all his weight and all his momentum, up and over the ropes. Off the ropes, Dragon Lee like a torpedo!
Did you see the distance that he got on that?
How do you even travel so far, so fast?
I think he's going to try it again. I wouldn't try the same thing twice with Shane Taylor. I'm sorry.
Off the... Oh, he catches him!
Guess that's why I'm not Dragon Lee.
With a beautiful senton! Over the ropes! Take a look at the replay. First, this torpedo dive. And then we take a look. No hands. And look at the end torque on the hips, getting that extra pressure down on Taylor's return to live action.
That pressure's high is what knocks him down, man. You put that pressure over the hips.
Sweeping the leg, signature Dragon Lee. Ooh. Gets it with the single leg. A move firmly out of the playbook of Dragon Lee. This is a man who's won titles all across the globe. Could he join the ranks of Tama Tonga, Matt Taven, Rocky Romero as men that have held championships? Oh, and all three partner organizations.
I've been with this guy in other countries. He's well respected everywhere he goes.
We'll find out here tonight if Dragon Lee can etch his name in history and become the 23rd and 19th individual to become Ring of Honor World Television Champion. Irish whip. Boot caught. Taylor collapses him with a big clothesline.
I think it's just phenomenal to see athletes like Dragon Lee here.
And climbing the ladder with that drop kick. Front face lock. Oh, this is a mistake.
But the first mistake was when he tried to do a German suplex, when it gave Shane Taylor room to open up.
Off the ropes. Wow! Right under the jaw. Dragon Lee. Oh, that big right.
Yeah.
Rattling Dragon Lee. Now Shane Taylor caught again. Wow. And Shane Taylor off his feet. Shane Taylor off his feet. You don't see this too often, Caprice.
Yeah, that's scary to say. I've never seen Shane Taylor knocked off his feet.
And Taylor struggling to stay in the ring right now. Trying to get himself back in. I don't know that he knows that Dragon Lee has climbed to the top.
Absolutely, but that says a lot about the fighting champion. He's not trying to escape out of the ring. He's trying to get back inside. But that might be the last thing he needs to do.
The elevation. Newtonian physics at work. Force equaling mass times acceleration. The double stop from the heavens from Dragon Lee. I'm going to take a look at the replay right now. Caprice, look at the elevation. Oh, my. And then the pump at the end to bring the knees up and then down and through the chest of the World Television Champion.
Shane Taylor nowhere to go but down.
Dragon Lee sending Shane Taylor in, looking to join the historic group of men that have held titles in New Japan. CMLL and Ring of Honor. Can he join that history-making triumvirate here tonight? Dragon Lee double stop again.
He's got to go for a cover here.
Could be it. New champion. No.
Shane Taylor kicked out of it, but I got to blame a lot of that on the cover that Dragon Lee chose to use on that. You need to cover the shoulders, put all your body weight. He's only 165 pounds.
I got to step into the mind of a wrestler, though. Caprice, you've been in the ring for the World Tag Team title, the World Television title. What's going through your mind right there? Do you have enough wherewithal to even make that kind of cover?
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing said, but I mean, the wherewithal is in trying to win the match. And to win the match by covering the shoulders and getting a 3 count.
Oh, God!
Dragon Lee with the mind games.
Oh, why would you want to open him? Why would you do that to Shane Taylor?
There's no way I would ask Shane Taylor to hit me.
And why would you want to recede? Oh. Wow. Oh, God.
He's out.
Oh, he's moving, but I don't think he knows where he's at right now, Caprice.
My goodness.
Oh, God, that big knee, that pump knee. And there you go. Dragon Lee off the ropes. Spun inside out with the big clothesline of Shane Taylor. But Lee. Oh, no, that knee rocking Dragon Lee.
Yeah. He's getting ready to close that window, Riccaboni.
Oh, looking for the package. Pile. Driver. Got it.
Thanks for coming.
1, 2. No! Just the 2 count there from Shane Taylor.
I've never seen anybody kick out of his package pile driver.
Done with such precision. Driving him down into the mat.
Right in the middle of the ring.
Setting him up. Off the ropes. And that time connects with the German suplex. He got him that time, Caprice. Oh, looking for the poison Rana. Nobody home. And Taylor, German suplexes on that shoulder of Dragon Lee. He's had problems with that shoulder and the elbow in the past. And he is down on the mat, stalking and surveying his challenger is Taylor. But Dragon Lee sweeping the leg. Taylor caught. Enziguri rattles Taylor. Up to the top. Dragon Lee with an opportunity. Spinning on him again. Double stomp through Taylor's chest and neck. Connects. Hooking the leg. 2. Oh, Taylor kicks out.
Wow.
Taylor kicks out at 2. We may be on the doorstep of crowning a new World Television Champion.
That says it right there.
Shane Taylor Promotions seeing the gold slip between their fingers.
Seeing Dragon Lee even mobile at this point is there you go.
Oh, welcome to the land. 1, 2.
There's no way.
Welcome to the land. We'll not do it here today.
Yeah. You can see it in his eyes.
What does Taylor have to do to Dragon Lee? He's hit him with the headbutt. He's hit him with welcome to the land. On Hunt now, encouraging. What's that in his hand? Did you see that?
Isn't that something that's really? Oh.
Shane, don't get it. Get rid of it.
Oh, come on.
You know what? With the referee seeing it, Shane Taylor hits Dragon Lee and keeps his title. I don't think he was stooped to that level, man. Come on, Shane, you're better than that.
You get rid of it.
You're better than that, man.
Dragon Lee catches Taylor. Wow. Oh, Mexican Destroyer. Straight from Jalisco. The chain has been neutralized.
Yeah, but it's in the ring.
Oh, Dragon Lee's got it. He's got to be careful. But Dragon Lee is tying it. Oh, he's tight around that knee. He loves to go for that knee. Oh, God, he took his head off. Off with his head.
He cheated.
1. Just a 1 count.
Yeah, but he's running on films, Riccaboni.
Dragon. Desnucadona. Hook the leg. 2. Just a 2 count. And what does Dragon Lee have to do?
Ron is free. He's by any means necessary.
Wow. The padding is off. Bone to skull. Connects.
Lights out.
1, 2. TV champion.
winner of the match, and new Ring of Honor World Television Champion, Dragon Lee!
Wow! Dragon Lee joins the Hit Dream Bucks Caprice with Matt Taven, Rocky Romero, Tama Tonga. And becomes an athlete who has now captured gold in CMLL, New Japan, and Ring of Honor Professional Wrestling. And Dragon Lee holds the championship high. We're going to take a look at what led us to this result. Caprice, look at this.
Yeah, I would get mad because the chain was in play, but Shane Taylor brought that chain in the ring.
I got him a taste and dose of his own medicine. And then Ron Hunt neutralized. And it is Dragon Lee exposing the knee. Gets the kneecap right to the skull of Shane Taylor. And bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. That was all she wrote. Dragon Lee, who's Jushin Liger's hand-picked opponent. One of them at Wrestle Kingdom. Oh, he's got that World Television Championship around his waist.
And at the moment, he has the television championship around his waist, and his brother has the world.
It may only be for a short while. That main event still to come, PCO and Roosh. Right now, though, we're going to take a look at what led to our next championship match for the World Tag Team Championship. Let's go to that right now. Congratulations to Dragon Lee. Driving the spine of Lethal onto the apron. Oh, God. Was that Jonathan Gresham? Jay Briscoe looking for Gresham. Gresham is some sort of... He's got a chair.
Put your hands on me. Okay, you listen to me, and I'm going to show you how it's done.
What the hell was that? Jay Lethal, you've just broken my heart.
The wrestlers that are given the big opportunities here all have one thing in common. They all do whatever the hell they want to do, anytime they want to do it, and no one says a frickin' word. Gresham and I are going to do whatever the hell we want to do.
Oh, God, again!
Jay Lethal, I'm glad you hit me in the head with that chair. Come on, brother. Now it's a fight.
We will do this every single show until Ring of Honor gives us what we want. The Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship.
If y'all want to get down like that, then damn it, let's get down.
Y'all boys versus them boys.
And I'll be damned if the Briscoes are losing knees in a fight.
The World Tag Team titles on the line here tonight in Baltimore. The 11th-time World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes, defending against Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham Caprice. It is our pleasure at this time to welcome to the booth an international wrestling star. You pick up a big victory a couple of weeks ago on Ring of Honor Wrestling on television. PJ Black. PJ, welcome to the booth. You're out here tonight for the World Tag Team Championship.
What a night so far. It's been incredible.
Mike's all. Hello.
Okay. There we go. PJ Black is with us. Incredible night indeed. And now we'll see the second of our 3 championship bouts. Gresham and Lethal taking on the Briscoes. World Tag Team titles on the line.
Do you guys want to know why I'm out here?
I'd love to.
I'm here to scout the tag team division because I am thinking of mentoring a rookie. Maybe someone from the dojo?
Really?
Yeah. You know, I've been watching Silas, what he's been doing with Josh Woods, and I think it's a fantastic job. And I've been in this business for 22 years myself, and I think that I can give back.
That's very honorable of you, PJ. And we know, great team, Josh Woods and Silas Young, now 6-0 in tag team competition, very successful.
Picked up a great victory today.
Absolutely, and this team has been winning match after match, and we'll take it to Bobby Cruz for the World Tag Team title introduction.
This tag team match is set for one fall, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers at a combined weight of 390 pounds. The team of the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham and Jay Lethal.
You know, in that video package, I think Jay Lethal said something very important, PJ. He said everybody else has been doing whatever the hell they want, and it's his time to do that too.
I know this should be a fantastic match either way. You know, like these two that have had their beef before, but let's see if they're on the same page tonight.
Should be interesting to see. Of course, Gresham and Lethal have defeated teams in the past like the Young Bucks, Kushida, and Chris Sabin. The list really goes on and on. Lifeblood, another one of those teams in the main event. We were in Dallas earlier this year. Caprice. This has been a team that's been simmering, but some egos may have gotten in the way. Gresham going out onto his own, picking up wins using means Lethal wouldn't have. But now he seems to turn the tide for Jay Lethal.
Yeah, definitely not a Jay Lethal that we're used to seeing, but I can't disagree with him. He's right.
They may need those types of tactics here tonight against them boys from Sandy Fork, Delaware. 11 times the reigning Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
This is going to be a hot one in cold Baltimore.
Which very well be. Of course, last year, as voted on by the Ring of Honor fans, it was at Final Battle 2018 that this team won the World Tag Team titles in Ladder War. That was voted Match of the Year. We could be seeing that kind of competitive bout here tonight.
Their opponents, wrestling out of Sandy Fork, Delaware, at a combined weight of 460 pounds. They are the 11-time and defending Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Mark and Jay the Briscoes.
And you hear the raucous cheers. Sandy Fork versus everybody. I saw Papa Briscoe. I saw Mama Briscoe. I see the entire Briscoe family. And this is a home game for them, PJ. Sandy Fork not so far away from Baltimore.
Well, my money's on these boys for sure, man. I love watching these guys. They're fantastic. I mean, all four of these guys are incredible, but the Briscoes, I'm a huge fan. And that's one of the main reasons I wanted to pick myself a rookie, possibly from the dojo, and then test ourselves against guys like this. These guys are the absolute best tag team, probably in the world.
I agree. Made a lot of history tonight. Dragon Lee, of course, winning the World Television Championship. Joins an exclusive club of men that have held titles in New Japan, CMLL, and Ring of Honor. Jay Lethal on the precipice of his own achievement. He could become just the third individual to win 4 different championships in Ring of Honor. Never held tag team gold there. I'd like to point out, you saw it briefly, the brace on the left arm of Jay Lethal. He broke that left arm, fractured it in his bout on the Honor United Tour with PCO. There you see Papa Briscoe and the Briscoe family right up front. Of course, Briscoe's second generation stars, but when you ask him where Papa Briscoe wrestled, they said it's streets of Sandy Fork, Delaware.
Hey man, he'll jump in there too.
He's got that fan belt in street fighting.
And someone, I'm doing something off the top of my head, I believe Papa Briscoe's competed at Final Battle 2012 with that ring.
That's what I say, he'll jump in there.
Crowd's on fire for this one already, and we haven't even started yet.
No former Eagles tight end Alex Ellis is watching this one. First cousins of the Briscoes. Who he's rooting for, we know who the great fans of Ring of Honor are rooting for, because we have the hashtag Final Battles trending in the United States. A lot of folks excited, including Tanta Tomasic. Excited for Dragon Lee's victory. Sports Guys Talking Wrestling. They say congratulations to Dragon Lee as we see Stephen Duming with the World Tag Team titles. Boog, Jay Boogie. He's excited for this tag team encounter. Ashley Ludwin saying, let's go Jonathan Gresham. Gresham's opportunity to win his first championship here in Ring of Honor.
That hashtag was trending on the gram too, by the way.
Really?
I didn't even know it could do that, but
I didn't either. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, that's dope.
Of course, you can follow PJ Black, who's on there.
PJ450.
Talking to Paris Hilton. Is that right?
My dog met Paris Hilton this weekend, yeah. You follow my puppy too, Amor Tokyo. He's a star.
And you're following right now the biggest event on the Ring of Honor calendar, Final Battle 2019.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this. This is why I had to come out. I had to get a front row seat for this one.
I think back to Vegas when you and Jay Lethal were in the ring in the tournament to crown the #1 contender here tonight. And what a great bout that was. You see Jay Lethal clean shaven.
Yeah.
It was, and you know that was a last minute thing too. Bandito was supposed to be in the first round match, but he got injured unfortunately, and I was like, hey guys, put me in there. I'm ready to go. You know, I only had like 10 minutes to get ready for that match, but you know what? I'm always ready.
Start things off here with Jonathan Gresham and Mark Briscoe. Jonathan Gresham looks phenomenal.
That's
Look at
ready to
this.
say, man.
Traps.
And even his demeanor is different. It's almost like when you embrace the evil that he wants to do. He said, hey, everybody cheats, so we're going to cheat too. And these guys are phenomenal athletes on their own without cheating.
Think about the pay-per-view winning streak he's on. The two names he's beaten, Silas Young and Jay Lethal, doesn't get much bigger than that. And that victory has led to him being able to grab this side out of Jay Lethal.
But look at it. The very first move that happens, he gets his eyes raked. That's exactly what they're talking about, Rick Abani. And we cheer for it because we love the Briscoes. But the fact is, that's illegal.
That's true, but that's what the Briscoes do. They get into your mind, you know?
They do, but that's what Jay Lethal and Gresham are saying. They say the honor part is gone because these guys, they cheat when they want to cheat, and the ones that cheat are the ones that win.
Sometimes you just got to out-cheat the cheaters, you know?
That's what they're doing. That's what they want to do.
So they want to do. Let's see what happens.
But then what they end up doing is playing the Briscoes game. You don't want to
and
get
that's exactly what they want.
Yeah, you don't want to get into a fight with the Briscoes.
No,
here we go. Some jaw-jacking here between Gresham and Mark Briscoe leads to Jay Lethal entering the ring for the first time. The franchise, former two-time Ring of Honor World Champion. Longest ever combined reigns for the World Television and the World titles. In there with Jay Briscoe right now. Jay Briscoe and Jay Lethal, the epic battles, Ring of Honor World Championship. I think back to best in the world, 2015, 2016, 2015 is when Lethal won the championship for the first time. 2016, an epic rematch. Earlier this year in Portland, these two met one-on-one. It was no different. Tag made Lethal.
Look at this side of Lethal, man. It's different.
I think that's some mind games there.
Unpredictable as well.
And Gresham, that smirk, that confidence. As you see, look at that, going for a waistlock.
Man, what a great career Lethal has had. And he's you know, still going. I mean, I don't think he's even halfway done. Same with the Briscoes.
And now the Briscoes, this is where they go to work. PJ getting them in the corner, going to town, cutting that ring off.
That's where you want to get out. Come on, Gresham. You want to get out and make that tag. Look how good they are, just cutting off the ring.
Nobody cuts off the ring like the Briscoes.
And how hard is that to fight out of, PJ? You've been a World Tag Team Champion at WWE. What is that like to face opponents that know what tag team wrestling is all about and have that in their fabric?
It's tough, man. I mean, these guys are world class. I can tell you that. Like, you can try, you can train for this. There's nothing you can do to prepare yourself for it.
And it's almost like you have to wait for the Briscoes to make a mistake, but even saying that sounds ridiculous.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
Oh, look at that. Gresham, though, wrestles that great style, able to scoot through the legs, grab the ankle, quick tag, blind tag made to Lethal. And look at this. Lethal, this aggressive side. We haven't seen this in a while, Caprice.
But you know what? When I look at Lethal and Gresham, and I think of how good they are in this, it's almost like Dark Superman. You know, you have so many great aspects and you turn the evil side, there's nothing you can do about that. These guys, they could be unstoppable if you think about it.
Like shades of Venom.
Absolutely. I like you, man. You're a cool dude, brother.
Knife edge chop into the corner. Three of us have traveled together. We've had some fun.
Of course.
Oh! Stopping at Toys R Us in Canada.
Living vicarious through this dude.
No.
Took you guys to the gym in Toronto?
You did. No toys here, though, as Jay Briscoe, high headlock. Off the ropes, shoulder tackle. It's kind of the agility work you get at Santino's gym. Hip toss, cartwheel.
They know each other well.
Yeah.
Look, did you see how Jay was able to, he realized where he was, he realized how close he was to the opposite corner, and immediately backed into the neutral corner.
That's what makes him so good.
Two former world champions. Epic battles between Jay and Jay.
I didn't even think about that. That's great.
You know, this one is everybody in that ring is a multiple-time champion, except for Gresham.
You think that's making him work a little harder here tonight?
Of course, but I mean, if you think about it, 11 times, that means Mark has been a champion 11 times. Jay has been a champion 11 times, plus his single titles reign. How many times has Jay Lethal been television champion and world champion?
Twice apiece for Lethal.
Do you think that's why Gresham has the chip on his shoulder? Because he has something to prove for sure.
Yeah, and he's beaten him. Gresham has a win over Jay Lethal.
Gresham wants
That's
to get
maybe
in.
where the cockiness comes in too. You know, he knows he's good enough.
And he needs to get in there right now because the Briscoes have effectively shut down Jay Lethal. No offense coming from Lethal as Mark Briscoe going to town right now. Front face lock. Oh, and did you see the way he led him up but pushed him away from Gresham?
And how he's keeping his back towards Gresham.
He knows exactly where he is in the ring at all times. He knows where Gresham is at all times. He knows where his tag partner is at all times.
Then they use those grunts, man. It's like they communicate without words.
It's like sonar. Into the corner, Lethal drives the right into Lethal's head, but Gresham right on that knee. And if you remember, Mark Briscoe was supposed to be in the CMLL Grand Prix. He could not go due to the knee injury, and it was hyperextended just now.
I'm not used to seeing this side of Gresham, but I see that ink is almost like the octopus ink. That's the dark side, man. He's embracing it.
I mean, it was just a matter of time before this was going to turn into a full-out brawl on the outside.
Oh, look at that. Gresham taking Lethal with him inadvertently.
Gresham just hit that steel pole, man. That changed the game.
Well, Jay Briscoe, we talked about it with the Shane Taylor match. Disqualification, the champ retains the title, but you get the smaller end of the purse. It's Christmas time.
Right. And these boys all have families to feed, you know? You got to get that W.
Yeah, Mark got 5 kids.
Big boot.
The referee's got to take control here.
Now, Stephen Deming, you know, one of the rising, not only do we have the rising stars of wrestling, we also have the rising stars of refereeing. Deming, a highly in-demand referee, but a lot of pressure officiating a match like this.
You have to put someone very strong in a match like this because look at this.
And Mark Briscoe connects on Gresham and Lethal.
Look at all those Briscoes. Look at all those. Like, what do they do when they get home?
It's a Briscoe family reunion. Caprice, I got an answer. I can't say it on television. As Jay Briscoe brings Jay Lethal to his feet. Mark Briscoe in the midst of this battle.
Go to the top rope.
I think he's got something different in mind.
Bang.
Bang, bang. What's that sound as Jay Briscoe delivers a boot?
I've been hit with that elbow, and I promise you that changed the game.
Jay Briscoe, big European uppercut.
Look at Pop Briscoe.
Look, it's just encouraging the violence.
Can you imagine him like as a dad, like growing up? He's like, Dad, I got in a fight. Did you beat him? Did you break his arm?
Big boot delivers, and the champs are in control. They're letting them fight here in Baltimore. PJ, you're absolutely right at this point. Stephen Deming, he's got to phone a friend or something as Lethal.
Right, and it's anybody's game right now.
Why would you have a street fight and only one referee, though?
Well, this ain't a street fight. They're just letting them fight. That's what this is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's turning into a street fight.
And Mark Briscoe, very smartly, I don't know if you noticed, he's been going in and out of the ring to break the 20 count here at Ring of Honor.
Smart. He's the brains. He's the brains of the operation.
I was getting ready to say, man, these guys are geniuses. They don't get credit for how smart they are in tag team wrestling, period.
It's because they know each other so well, you know?
And that since day one is not just a moniker. Jay Briscoe competed on the very first Ring of Honor event. Mark Briscoe, too young to wrestle in the state of Pennsylvania, was in his corner as his manager.
Wow.
Mark Briscoe, one of the youngest champions ever. There you see what it's all about. The World Tag Team Championships, Mark Briscoe and Jay Briscoe, they won their first tag team titles on November 1st, 2003. Held those titles since July 30th. And they defeated Gorillas of Destiny in New York City.
Incredible. I was there that night, and what a match that was, man. One of my favorite matches that I've seen in the last few years.
Tag made. And that's what's dangerous about the Briscoes. They can fight and they can wrestle you technically. But Mark Briscoe is in danger here as an instant Gary with a dragon screw leg whip on that knee that kept Mark Briscoe out of Mexico. Oh, Jay Briscoe into the barricade.
It seems that Jay and Aggression have some kind of game plan, too.
Oh, they certainly do, and it's to use the Briscoes' finishing move, the Doomsday Device, against them.
You can't say it out loud, though.
Oh, they're calling their shot, shows a lot of confidence. As Mark Briscoe up. Gresham neutralized, Mark Briscoe. Jay down, Mark boot to the jaw. Wow, super kick from Jay Lethal. as Mark tumbles to the outside.
Here.
And Lethal, that arm has not been affecting him. And putting it at risk there with a dive. And Gresham connects. Sweeping the arm. The octopus connects with the basement enziguri.
I love how Gresham's able to fight and wrestle at the same time. Like
he's getting a little bit too cocky now. He should have gone straight to whatever the next move was.
Should have grabbed a hold or grabbed a move.
Or even go for the cover there. I mean, he had him knocked out. That enziguri was beautiful.
Trying for that Doomsday one more time.
Has him up. This time it's Lethal to the top.
I think he's taking too much time. Yeah.
And Mark Briscoe this time. Chasing Jay Lethal up. Jay Briscoe fighting out of Gresham's grasp. And it's Mark Briscoe. Top rope cutter.
He still cut it to Jay Lethal. I mean, that's significant.
Whoa, caught. Gresham's caught. And we might see the Doomsday for the Briscoes. Has him up. Mark
Nails it. Beautiful.
Spins him inside.
That has to be
Briscoes retain. And no.
And you know what? Gresham did not kick out of that. If Jay Lethal did not make that save, that would have been it.
Exactly. You can just tell the awareness of Jay because he knew exactly where he was.
As we take a look at the replay, spinning Gresham inside out. And you're absolutely right. The cover as we're back to live action. Caught. Lethal combination sends Mark Briscoe to the mat. And Lethal over the years has said Mark Briscoe's number has been undefeated in single competition against Mark Briscoe through the years as Mark pursued the television and the world championships. He might be the one that Lethal's gunning for here. Tag made, and Lethal, who has not attempted the lethal injection here tonight, has not.
But you know when he does attempt it, he's going to probably hit it, and it's going to be game over.
I wonder if he should hit it, though, with that arm.
That's a good point.
Irish whip into the corner, and looking like a freight train. And it's Mark Briscoe. Split leg drop kick.
Wow.
Hooks the leg. Cover, and 3. Just a 2 count there from Mark Briscoe.
But the timing and precision is undeniable with the Briscoe brothers.
See that Gresham couldn't make the save there, but every single time Gresham is in that position, Jay makes the save. That's where the experience comes in.
Take a look at the great crowd here. Final battle 2019. World Tag Team titles on the line. We've seen the World Television title change hands. We've seen some great tag team action earlier tonight. Mexa Blood picking up a victory. Silas Young and Josh Woods picking up a victory. And right now, the Briscoes competing with Lethal and Gresham trying to defend those titles. Walk out of Final Battle 2 years in a row as the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
There's a lot on the line in this match. I don't think any of these guys want to lose this match. We might go an hour in this one.
Headbutt delivers. We have the time to go an hour. If it does, no time limit. I'm being told.
Oh my goodness.
2, 3, 4. No love lost. I mean, to think about some of the things that Lethal did, he hasn't wrestled that dirty. He hasn't really gotten under the skin too much of Jay Briscoe, but he has just enough to bring this side out of Jay Briscoe.
Jay's looking in really good shape, too. Both Jays, actually.
And we see a double shoulder tackle sending Lethal to the mat. Them boys.
Oh, and that's going to the arm, see?
Yeah. When you break your arm, you favor it with the muscles, the ligaments that surround it, PJ.
And when you put the brace on it, you make it a target for everybody else.
You know what I do sometimes? I put the brace on the other side, so the other guy attacks the other side.
Ha!
And then I kick him in the knee.
Don't tell nobody else that. You just told the world, though.
I know. It's my tactic.
Pie facing Lethal. The knife edge chop, a big right connects. Back elbow, a right again. Lethal trying to fight out of the wrong corner here. It's Jay Lethal trying to win his first tag team championship here in Ring of Honor. Stepping through, looking for the figure 4. Nobody home. This time it's Mark Briscoe who has Lethal up. And now Mark Briscoe with Lethal. Lethal, no, gets out. Ducks the right, makes the tag. Smart move. And Gresham.
Here we go. Time to turn up the fire.
Irish whip, Gresham. Look at how fast Gresham's moving. 2 boots. Split leg drop kick, 1 for each Briscoe.
That Gresham moves so good, man. I love watching him work. He's phenomenal.
On a clinic here, off the ropes he goes, missed with the back fist. Springboard moonsault. And through the ropes catches Jay Briscoe.
He's been watching some PJ Black matches.
Wow. Oh, lethal!
Wow, one hand!
Jackson with one arm!
Unreal.
Unfreaking
real.
And Gresham to the top!
Wow!
Shooting star!
That has to be
that
it.
might do
that
it!
has to be
One,
it. That's
two!
it.
No! Wow!
Wow.
He did it
Wow.
with one. I wish there was a replay on that.
Yeah. We have to see a replay on that.
Wow! Lethal delivers the lethal injection and then the shooting star. I thought for sure that was it. Hot.
Let's see the replay.
They listen.
Look at that. Wow. Wow. And then he hits it.
One arm connects. And Gresham. A move he beat the Young Bucks with. A move he beat Chris Sabin and Kushida with. The big time shooting star press. Right now, he's got to push a little bit harder, push a little bit deeper, dig a little bit deeper to cross the finish line and leave Baltimore the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. Taking out the knee is Gresham.
Now, this isn't the match where everyone's getting a little bit tired, moving a little bit slower, but I don't see any of these guys moving any slower.
It's full speed ahead, especially for Gresham, who I think could taste championship gold here, Caprice.
And you never have to question the condition of Gresham and Lethal.
Or the Briscoes, for that matter. Country strong.
Just keep going back to that knee.
Oh my God, look at the torque that he's putting. And on the ankle, too. Look at the ankle popping out of the boot. Look at the point of the ankle pushing through on that boot.
That hurts my ankle just watching it.
Yes.
I've had some history with bad ankles myself. I know what that feels like.
Surgically repaired after that base jumping accident. You made an incredible recovery, PJ.
I did. The doctors told me I'd never wrestle again, and here I am, baby.
Miracle, man.
So glad you're here. We're so glad you're here on commentary for this great World Tag Team title match. Butterflying the arms. Stephen Demig's back is turned. Taking out that knee again. That knee has got to be just about not there at this point, PJ.
I don't even know how he's like standing. I mean, he's not standing, but how is he going to make it to his feet right now? Let's see. See?
Yeah.
He couldn't even do it. Best bet is to try to make the tag here.
Shots to the midsection instead now. Lethal in the corner.
And again, back to the leg.
This is Tag Team Wrestling 101. And we just wondered. We wondered privately if they had the reps as a tag team to really ascend to the top. We're seeing right now that they do as Gresham off the ropes. Oh, nobody home on the leapfrog. That knee almost giving out. Caught. Uranage.
You have to make the tag.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. You know what? A lot of the reps with Cabani isn't with tag team matches. A lot of the reps they got is going against one another. The respect and the bond that they made with the competition that they have with one another, saying, you know what? This guy's just as tough as I am. I can trust him with my life.
Gresham makes the tag, and here comes Jay Briscoe. It's Lethal. It's Briscoe.
Trading blows in the middle of the ring.
Connects with a headbutt. Staggers Lethal. And now Jay Briscoe. Big European uppercut. He's got the advantage here, PJ.
I don't think either of these guys are going to give up. They're just going to keep going. Just lefts, rights, left, rights. Elbows to the face.
Off the ropes. Catches him with a big time kick, Caprice.
Yeah, but you give it a strike advantage, man. I'm almost going to have to go for the Briscoes on that.
Usually, but Jay got the upper hand on this one.
But it's not over.
It's not over. Here we go. And
wow, they're all piled up in the corner now. Mark charging in. Ducks the clothesline. Back fist misses. Kick to the face.
Yep.
Gresham scrambles through.
Uh-oh, we've seen this.
Combination cutter. Caught into it. Spicoli driver.
Fantastic counter that was.
Super kick. Super
That
kick.
was super.
Single leg takedown. It's Lethal. Looking for the figure four. It's set inside cradle. Counter. 1, 2. Just a 2 count there.
That was close.
Catches him. Jay Briscoe butterflying the arms. Looking for the J.
That has to be it. That has to be it. Cover. Go for the cover. Hook the leg.
1, 2,
3.
What?
Oh,
smart. Hey, man.
Wow.
I mean, that's not legal, but that is very, very smart.
That was smart, man. That was smart. Because he was not kicking out of the J drill.
Whoa! And wait a minute, Lethal! Lethal's got the tag team championship belt!
And he connects. That has to be it. How many times have I said that?
Cover! 2!
Oh!
Just a 2 count. Just a 2 count.
Yeah, I still would have gave him a full body press cover.
And on the outside, Mark Briscoe, Jonathan Gresham. Now Briscoe biting
him in
him.
the face.
Mark biting. Gresham stepping through figure 4. Figure 4 locked in. Gresham choking out Mark Briscoe on the outside.
Yeah, he's trying to keep him in, so Jay's on his own. The only thing he can do is reverse or grab the ropes.
And Mark Briscoe, he's got to act fast. He's got to act soon. Don't waste any time. Just get in there and break this up.
Gresham doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Keeping him out of the ring. And Stephen Domingue didn't see that Jay Briscoe got the ropes. Too focused on Lethal. Mark Briscoe driving Gresham down.
There you go, man.
He's got to be out for the rest of the match.
And how long can Jay Briscoe hang on?
I see a froggy boat coming on.
Help is on the way.
Connects in the middle of the ring. That has to be it.
That was desperation. Did you see how much work he had to do to even get to the top rope, because Gresham was grabbing like an octopus with everything he had.
All 4 men down right now. All 4 men in extreme pain. Briscoe's making up to their feet first.
Calling for the Doomsday Device here. That's the move that has helped them win the World Tag Team titles 11 times. Reigns into the thousands of days total for the Briscoes, looking to cap off their night at Final Battle here tonight with the Doomsday Device. Gresham sends him down. Look for the roll-up. 1, 2, 3. He got him! With the tights, he got him!
Amazing. Wow. What an incredible match.
That is the second title change tonight, Riccaboni.
What a night. What a night. Final Battle has been phenomenal from
the jump, indeed. Let's take it to Bobby Cruz for your official word.
The winners of the match and new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham.
Lethal and Gresham making history tonight here at Final Battle. At Caprice, we talked about Dragon Lee's history-making effort. Let's take a look at what's led Jay Lethal to a grand slam here in Ring of Honor. We take a look at the replays. First, we see the Doomsday Device, Gresham pushing Mark Briscoe off, and I thought I saw it, and I did, concealed from the referee, Stephen Domingue. Jay Lethal grabbing a handful of the tights, and Jay Lethal has now held 4 championships in Ring of Honor, World Television, Pure, and Tag Team. Briscoes are not happy right now.
I did not expect that. Like, my money was on the Briscoes for sure. Even though these boys are super talented, all 4 of them, it could have gone either way, I guess.
Yeah, I'm with you. I never bet against the Briscoes, but we got new tag team champions, and you know what? I don't see who's going to take the titles away from these guys. Not with that attitude.
Oh, PJ Black, maybe it is you and your partner that you are looking for.
Maybe. Hey, so you guys know the kids at the dojo? Any prospects? Like, I'm going to go scout it out.
You already know who my favorite is.
You're disappointed, old man.
Well, there you see Lethal trash talking the Briscoe family. And it's Lethal and Gresham. PJ, we wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you're successful as Woods and Silas Young. But what a night, PJ. Good luck on your quest.
Thank you guys so much for having me, and what an incredible night. You guys are very lucky to call this main event.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to head to the back.
And there you see it, the main event. Friday the 13th, Ring of Honor World Championship. Roosh, undefeated, unblemished, undeniable, goes one-on-one against a man with the second best record in Ring of Honor this year, and that's PCO. Who you got, Caprice? I'm putting you on the spot right now.
Man, you don't put me on the spot with that. Roosh is undefeated PCO. It's Friday the 13th, so I have to pull kind of towards PCO. That's the only reason why, because Friday the 13th.
Well, Roosh has never been defeated. Right now, fans, we're going to take a look at what has led to this match at Final Battle, the Final Battle main event. This is a 51-year-old man who everyone wrote up. He was blackballed from professional wrestling and the Renaissance, the French-Canadian Frankenstein here in Ring of Honor. He's not human!
deserves it more than you.
After 51 years, 32 years in wrestling, PCO will challenge for the world title at Final Battle.
No pasa nada.
Right now, we are in the present, and the present, the now, and the future is Roosh. No one has been able to tell this man what to do. He's unpredictable, undefeated, unblemished, and undeniable Roosh. If you mess with the bull, you get the horn!
I stopped wrestling because at one point I felt like all the doors were closed. That dream, that goal that I had, never left my soul. I made mistakes, but I never stopped thinking that I was gonna be able to make it to the top. I decided to look at myself in the mirror. What can I improve? How can I be better? How can I prove them wrong? Everybody thinks when you die, you're really dead. But there's a force called the prana that's still in you for 13 to 14 days. The Destro resurrected me after 13 days. He gave me a second chance. But when he did, Destro asked me if I was willing to pay the price. You have a goal, yeah? You have a dream, yeah? Are you willing to pay the price? The real price? Are you willing to pay it?
PCO! You say you're not human, but I don't care, because I am El Toro Blanco Roosh.
Roosh? You defeated every man in Ring of Honor. But I'm not a man.
No pasa nada.
I'm not human.
Even monsters die.
It is main event time here at Final Battle. A man that was written off, blackballed from professional wrestling, has re-emerged. He's become one of the most in-demand professional wrestlers in the world. We talked a lot about Destro, reviving him after 13 days, Caprice. But I like to think he made a deal with the devil. Osculum obscenum. That means when you see and look into the eyes and you make a deal to revive yourself. Sometimes you make that deal with the devil. Sometimes you kiss the goat, Caprice. Tonight, we will find out if that's what PCO did. If that's the line PCO was willing to cross when he hooked up with Destro. When Destro revived not only him, but his career when he turned Pierre Carl Ouellet to Perfect Creation 1. And after kissing the GOAT, will he kiss the Ring of Honor World Championship here tonight following the main event at Final Battle, Caprice?
What a price to pay. And we'll see if it pays off here tonight.
This is a man whose entry to Ring of Honor was fast and furious. It was nearly 1 year ago today where he made his debut when Villain Enterprises revealed themselves to the Ring of Honor crowd. Very shortly thereafter, it was at the anniversary where he captured the World Tag Team titles with Brodie King in the main event. The following night, in the main event of that event, at the World Television Tapings, he became a World Six-Man Tag Team Champion. That is the belt you see around his waist here tonight, currently. But he will face a man that has never been pinned, never been submitted here in Ring of Honor. We talk about energy when we think about PCO, but this man is electricity personified. Earlier tonight, he witnessed his brother walk out the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Will we see for the first time in Ring of Honor history two brothers walk out of an event with both singles gold around their waist? That fire is scorching right now.
Man, it's hot, brother. It's hot in here.
And that is a perfect representation for if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. And that's what opponent after opponent has felt when in there with Roosh. We talk about guys like Soberano Jr., Mark Haskins, Tracy Williams, Bandito, and the man that fell at Death Before Dishonor, Matt Taven. Those are the athletes that Rush has defeated en route to the Ring of Honor World Championship, Caprice.
To see Yuta walk down the aisle, the suit that he's wearing the black and the white.
Is he in the right mind state for this?
He can't help but be, man.
As he looked into the dark side, it's usually the stark white suit. There's usually no contrast. His big game outfits, much like his Los Ingobernables member,
right,
Naito. The white suit signifies the power and the honor. Tonight, he is split in half. That might be a conflict of his own. For the Ring of Honor main event, final battle main event, there's no better man that you're introduced to proceedings than the true voice of Ring of Honor. He is Bobby Cruz with our main event introductions.
This is your final battle main event. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Introducing first to my right, the challenger. Wrestling out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in even 300 pounds. He's a co-holder of the Ring of Honor World Six-Man Tag Team Championship, representing Villain Enterprises, PCO!
In a Friday the 13th Mayhem match, will PCO walk out the world champion?
His opponent to my left is wrestling out of Jalisco, Mexico, weighing 240 pounds. He is the Ring of Honor World Champion, El Toro Blanco.
There will be no rules in this match, Caprice. Friday the 13th massacre match here tonight. Fans firmly in support of the man on your left.
Look at that.
His pro debut was the year I was born, Caprice, 1987. He's got the weight advantage. Rush, of course, 20 years later making his debut. A little bit younger, a little bit quicker, a little bit taller. Rush should be able to use those attributes to his advantage. No better referee in the game right now than Todd Sinclair. The only thing Todd's out there for is to count the 1, 2, 3, or to see if a wrestler has been incapacitated. And Caprice, what does a Friday the 13th massacre match mean?
Whatever it wants to mean, Rick Abani.
Yeah, it means there's no rules. As the bell is called for here tonight, our main event of Final Battle 2019 is kicked off.
I was thinking like 1987, man. I was thinking about the time when I was looking at him as a kid. I was 10 years old, Rick Abani, and he was a star. I watched him at Madison Square Garden, wrestled Bret Hart. Just seeing this is almost like it's kind of weird to say, but like a Cinderella story in his own way, to see this guy come back from obscurity in wrestling, from being blackballed in wrestling.
Instrumental in the careers of guys like Kevin Steen.
Yeah.
They're just so big in Montreal.
Now he's the main event in the biggest show of the year.
And Rush has taken the championship all around the globe. High-profile matches in Mexico against guys like LA Park, Psycho Clown. Oh, shoulder to shoulder, nobody moves. Knife edge chop. Driving the forearms in, and PCO coming back with some of his own. Creating separation. Looks for the backdrop, nobody home, and it's Rush! So high with that knee! Ducks the clothesline, and this is where Rush goes to town instead of PCO!
He turned Rush inside out
with some anti-aircraft artillery.
Yeah.
And Rush has got a chair right now, but PCO, it's coming, oh God! Oh. That arm of the chair connecting on the arm of PCO! Oh! Oh, no. That thing across the skull of PC. Oh! Into the barricade.
And we already know not to go on the outside of the ring with Roosh.
What's the winning percentage of Roosh when he takes his opponent to the outside, Caprice?
100%.
Yeah.
But his winning percentage is 100% too, though.
Undefeated Roosh with PCO. Driving him into the barricade. World title on the line. Roosh, the first athlete born in Mexico to win the championship. And he's telling Gator to come with him. Gator, I'd listen, baby.
Oh my God.
And you don't need to translate that intensity or emotion, Caprice.
He's saying he's not human, but I'm human, perro.
PCO being sent back into the ring by Roosh.
So much pain that you see PCO get inflicted with it. He comes back time and time again. But then there's those times where you see him hit and you're concerned about him because you realize that there's something in there.
Well, as much as he says it's not human,
yeah,
you and I both know there's a limit to every athlete.
There's something in there.
And Roosh is looking to find that limit here. Some showboating of the Ring of Honor World Champion Roosh.
And the crazy thing is that thing in there, man, people have grown to love and respect. So you can't help but be emotionally attached to him.
The 26 athletes to hold the Ring of Honor World Championship. 31 reigns Roosh. In the 31st reign here. Defeated Matt Taven at Death Before Dishonor. Wow. Nice fake out there. Looking for the left. Connects with the right by Roosh.
And Roosh is not intimidated by him either, neither by his blows or his presence.
And now stomping down the shoulders. Getting the body nice inlip. Caprice, if you mess with the ball, you get the horns. I think that's a mistake. I think that's a huge mistake.
And you got PCO down. We keep saying that.
Yeah.
When he does that, we keep saying that.
But
and
time and time again, he's proven us wrong.
Yeah.
He's proven us wrong. He knows. He clearly knows what he's doing, Caprice. And look at that. There's a sadistic smile across the face of PCO. Roosh. PCO comes charging in. Roosh one step ahead. Look at this.
Back to that arm.
Triangle choke through the ring ropes there with some extra leverage. Just taking it easy. Doing some leg scissors.
It's only a matter of time though, Riccaboni.
What's he looking at here? Fans clearly have a preference here. Roosh looking to separate the barricades. No, just instead goes up and over.
Where's he?
Oh, he better not come this way.
No, he's on the opposite side of the ring. He's grabbing a, I think that's a ladder? It's a leader?
Safety ladder, I mean, it's expandable. Oh, jeez. Painter's ladder as he throws it into the ring. Charging in! Across the skull of PCO. And that's what he's got to stick with, Caprice. I mean, he clearly, we keep saying, he knows what he's doing. I mean, he's one of the few athletes in the Ring of Honor that has over 25 wins, 25 pinfalls for the year.
Yeah.
He's a guy that not only has the best record, but he's fighting the most also, Caprice. He's not a guy that takes a night off.
And this is in tag team competition as well.
Yeah, he's been unstoppable. He's looking for Todd Sinclair for some help. I can get the hell out of there, Todd. setting it up in the corner. Talking trash here to PCO. Connecting with a big forearm. PCO into the ladder.
She's enjoying herself a little bit too much, Riccaboni.
Absolutely, just showboating. Loving the limelight. We know he loves the attention. He's a great representative of Ring of Honor in the ring. Oh! Taking the title all over the world. Telling the crowd.
He's mocking them.
Corner. PCO that follows him in. Connects. Irish whip to the corner. Ooh, Roosh.
You should have saw the eyes of Roosh when he saw PCO coming towards him.
Collapsing him there. Irish whip off the ropes. Pop up powerbomb.
That's what I was talking about, Riccaboni. You can't just keep walking away from somebody like PCO.
PCO smartly getting out of the ring. Excuse me, Roosh, but PCO follows him in with the cannonball. Gonna take a look at the replay here. PCO, second and third ropes. Flawless execution. Full body on top of Roosh. And he's setting him up here, Caprice. He's setting it up. He couldn't hit this move until he was in Madison Square Garden. Loves to go up top. Loves that top senton. But we've seen him miss, and we've seen how detrimental that is too. PC. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Look of concern.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Riccaboni. You think this guy's not human, and he shows that time and time again and make you actually question that. But then it's times like this. Look at his back and look at the corner of the ring. That's the part I'm talking about.
Spine on steel.
That's what I'm talking about.
That lightly protected steel on the apron that stands the ring up. And Roosh now with PCO. The timekeeper's position. Oh! Suplexing PCO onto the table. Driving the head into that table. We see Roosh with PCO guiding him by the hair. We know if the match goes to the outside, this is where it favors PCO. Driving him into the barricade. Coming to the Caprice.
That's what I was going to say. Those steps are near us. And that's
a hearse. That is a hearse. PCO literally drove this. Oh, he spit on the hearse. PCO drove to the arena in this hearse. Roosh looking to put PCO into the barricade. Telling the fans to move. Shot to the midsection. He's got that barricade.
What is he doing?
Oh my God. Driving into the head of PCO. Another barricade. Roosh. Stack.
No way.
Oh, there's pointy. Oh, no. No. What is he? We knew PCO was crazy. Look at what he's pulling out of Roosh right now, Caprice. Look at what he's pulling out of Roosh right now. Barricade after barricade. Chair. Stacking them up.
No.
And it is a pile of destruction.
I'm looking at all the edges. I'm looking at all the...
And hopefully these two men just keep it. Yeah, go that way. Please go that way.
Oh my goodness.
Please go.
PCO!
Cállense, putos.
Oh, no. Kick to the midsection. PCO. And it's Roosh and PCO. They're up into the Carrytron.
No way.
No.
Oh! This is the times I'm talking about, Rick Garrison, when I just want to see him move. My God.
And there you see the champion strutting around like a bull on parade.
But look at what
the confidence oozing out of this guy. And you know what? There's part of me that says you got to stop this. There's another part of me that wonders how the hell you're going to beat PCO unless you do stuff like this, Caprice. How else are you going to beat this guy?
So
clearly bringing out an evil side of Roosh.
Very evil side. Maybe that's the black that he was wearing, showing this side of him. He's fussing and cussing people out as he's doing this. The whole crowd is here, watching just carnage take place.
Roosh with a fist to the sky. Look, no pasa nada. Nothing happens until Roosh says so.
Nothing happens unless I say so.
What is this? Who's that on the...
It's Destro.
That's the Destro! Destro is here!
See the videos on YouTube.
What's Destro? Is that a crowbar? Trying to pop the trunk? Tore off the grill of that car.
What's that?
What? No.
Are you kidding me?
What the hell? PCO!
Did he just wake him back up?
He's alive! He's not human! Kick to the midsection! Wow! PCO! Just recharged!
My goodness, is he recharged?
Oh, hands around the throat. PCO gets the advantage! Choke slam on the hood of the hearse!
He just spit teeth out of his mouth.
PCO! On the hood. Oh! Leg drop on the hood of the hearse.
Look at Roosh.
If you're Roosh, what the hell are you thinking right now?
Yeah, he's in the wrong place.
On top of the hearse. And Roosh is up there with him.
Shows how determined the champion is.
Oh, God! Oh, God! Overhead, belly to belly! Off the car! Onto the floor!
Human! Come on! You're the monster! You're not human!
And Roosh!
Here, Destro, egging him on.
Only see Destro once before. Oh, my God, he's got a
crowbar?
crowbar! Oh, God! No. Oh, God! Oh! Oh, throwing that equipment case! And Caprice, if they get one step closer, I'm getting the hell out of here!
Yeah, man, I don't feel safe. But they should have used that window in the Tesla.
Driving on the equipment case again. Roosh with the advantage. Avoiding that crowbar. Making his way back to the ring.
And maybe that's the best thing for him to do is get away from this area and go to the ring. That's probably the smartest move he's done.
And meanwhile, PCO has reemerged. PCO is not human. He's not in a good way either, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See?
And Roosh is looking for anything and everything. There's a door.
Yeah. Just in case we have to let people in.
I've tried to explain things. That's just got to be under there because somebody put it there. And there's another one. We ain't building houses here, folks. But Roosh is looking to end this match, end the career. Could have been put there by Haskins and Bully Ray.
Could be a sign of the future of us opening a whole lot of doors in 2020.
Yeah. Tossing the ladder to the outside. Door in the corner. Setting up another one. And PCO charging in off the ropes. Snap German suplex. Connects with a knee. We saw his brother win with that move earlier.
Yeah.
Cover, 2. Just a 2 count. I gotta think that's the first cover attempt all night.
I think you're right, Rick Abani.
Between these two men. In our main event of Final Battle, it has come to this. This war will be decided with these weapons of destruction in the ring. Roosh to the top. Senton. Just a 1 count.
Everybody in this crowd is standing Rick Abani.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
The door! PCO's head splitting the door! Oh, God. And how is he still moving? Oh! Roosh is just destroying PCO.
And PCO's in the wrong position.
Gets up, just in the nick of time, catches him, puts him through the door.
Gotta know he was going for the bull's horns there.
2, whoa! And what a counter.
That almost proves that PCO studies.
He had that one well anticipated.
Do I have to say his name? Do I have to say his name? What is it?
That's
it, Rekabani. That's
1, 2, 3.
Oh, my God.
I thought we had a new champion. I thought for sure we had a new champion. Centimeters away. Maybe millimeters from PCO. Fulfilling his journey, his destiny to the top of the mountain.
I've never seen anybody kick out of that.
Table in hand, set up. Not looking to host Roosh for dinner here in Baltimore. Oh, God. Roosh connects with a chair. Destro on the outside has caught the attention of El Toro Blanco.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Oh, God. Just wrecking Destro.
You know, he almost hit Destro because he realizes the last time Destro came, it made PCO stronger. So maybe he feels by hurting Destro, he can keep PCOs down while he's down.
Just dumping Destro, front row seat. Oh, has him around the throat. Choke slam. Putting Roosh on the table.
Do I have to say his name? Do I have to say his name?
Could it be PCO? Soft through the table.
Riccaboni, that's got to do it.
Two. Oh my God! The journey has reached the apex. The journey has reached the apex. PCO has won the Ring of Honor World Title. Wow! 17 days! This man will turn 52 years old! But tonight at 51, he becomes the oldest man to win the Ring of Honor World Championship. But age is only a number, Caprice, because tonight, PCO!
He's bending the crowbar with his bare hands.
The gamble and the journey to revive.
In every title match tonight, the titles change hands. And look at
Harry Silk in there to hand the championship. And for the official word, we take it to Bobby Cruz.
The winner of the match, and new Ring of Honor World Champion, PCO!
There's never been a monster like him. There will never be again. And right now, the French-Canadian Frankenstein has ascended deep into the history books as not only 1/3 of the world's six-man champions, but also the Ring of Honor World Champion. The title held high by Destro. What a night tonight in Baltimore. Final battle. PCO victorious here. Look at Villain Enterprise coming out here, Caprice.
Riccaboni, in 1 year, we've seen PCO come and win the tag team championships, the NWA tag team championships, and the world title. This has been a phenomenal year for him. What a story.
And right now, there you see Villain Enterprises celebrating. Fans, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a great 2019. We'll see you Sunday in Philly for Final Battle Fallout. For Caprice Coleman, PJ Black, Brody King, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody. Thanks for joining us at Final Battle.